try to get you added to Fanatics. I don't know if James did it yet, but oh, we are live anyway. What's up, everyone? It's Nick and Leon back on the SCMP MMA One Championship live fight companion. We're here for one Winter Warriors. It's an absolutely stacked card. I can't wait. I know Leon can't wait. I'm buzzing, Leon. How are you doing?
I'm good. Can't wait for this card. Stacked.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Top to bottom.
It's so stacked, isn't it? It's absolutely stacked. Main event, Regian Eersel against Murtazaev. I can't even wait for that. But that's not even the main story. We've got Stamp Fairtex against Ritu Phogat in the atomweight Grand Prix final. Finally, this whole thing is coming to an end. I can't wait for that. But the undercard is insane as well. Not to mention all the fights they're going to pre-tape, which we're going to see in a couple of weeks on Winter Warriors 2. I wish we could see them all tonight, Leon. It's a shame, isn't it? We can't have the whole card.
Yeah, we've got two fun 6-fight cards instead. Like I said the other day, it gives us a bit of we don't have to wait 6 weeks to the next one card then, so it kind of bridges the gap a little bit. I think any card that Yuya Wakamatsu is the first fight of the card has to be stacked because he's the third ranked flyweight. He's been on a tear. He's entertaining. He's fun to watch, and he's got a tougher opponent as well.
Absolutely. I've just realized I forgot to turn the money on for this, so I'm going to do that quickly. Was having a few drinks with some colleagues in the office, so I was in a rush home. Leon wisely told me to delay the stream by 15 minutes. That proved to be a wise decision, Leon. You're a wise man sometimes. Not all the time.
I have my moments.
Yeah, well... I've asked, here he is. The main man himself, James Bedell, is in the chat. I was asking James Leon to add you to the Fanatics group, so I don't know if he has, but if he has, then we can see your picks because you've signed up finally. I've finally convinced you. Oh, you're there. All right, I'm bringing this on the screen now.
All right,
let's do this. Wow.
Make some picks in.
All right, let's do some quick picks. You got like 5 minutes or so, so I'm going to bring that up there. Wow. Leon, you are yet to pick. Drake, Tom, myself, Chris, JHK, we've all gone for Regian Eersel against Islam Murtazaev in the main event for it says welterweight there. Of course, in one, it is lightweight kickboxing title. But make your pick, Leon.
I am going for... Look at that, like my first ever pick.
Oh, whoa! Swinging to the left.
How do you know?
Oh, who's here? JHK. There he is. What's up, JHK? You made your picks.
Going on?
Oh, no, not too much. Just Leon signed up finally to Fanatics. So, by the way, if you don't know, download Fanatics right now. Go to getfanatics.app/SCMP. You can see all the information there in the yellow ticker at the bottom of the screen. It's in the description of the video too. You can join our group. You can make your picks for this card tonight, for every card One Championship has, every UFC card, Bellator, PFL, what have you, all those Jake Paul special cards. It's all there. It's really fun. You can interact with us in the chat. Leon has finally joined the fray. And Leon, you've gone for Regian Eersel. Please tell us why. I think I know why.
Well, Islam's a little bit of the unknown, although he trains in Thailand at Venom with some killers there. Eersel's just a man, really underrated, probably appreciated by the fans. He's on a 17-fight win streak. He's got 2 big wins over Nicky Holzken. I just think he's going to be too good. I think he's huge talent, and I see him getting the win.
He seemed to say I've seen some of the preview videos, the build-up, that no one wanted to fight me, no one in the rankings. They had to go and find this guy. They had to go find Islam Murtazaev to fight me. That's a bit scary, isn't it? I mean, the beatings that he put on Nicky Holzken, I've never seen anyone put a beating on Nicky Holzken like that. JHK, is he one of the most underrated fighters in the world right now in combat sports?
Eersel?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't really pay attention to it. You know what I mean? Like, I picked Eersel because he's a champ and he has 59 fights on record. And there's too many unknowns about Islam. We don't know his age. We don't know his weight. We don't know his reach. We don't know where he trades. How could you pick a guy like that?
Well, he's 30 years old. I can throw a little bit of information your way.
Don't make things up. Don't make things up.
He's 30 years old. He's from Dagestan, so we know he's tough.
Now you're making up where he's from.
Also interesting when we get a striker come out of Dagestan. You think, because we've got there's a few now in the one Super Series from Dagestan. Obviously, we come to expect wrestlers from that part of the world. So not always the case. And Russia in general, you obviously got Alaverdi, former bantamweight champion, kickboxing champion from Russia. Yeah, so you know they're tough, and then they've got the skills with their hands and the feet, and on the feet as well.
All right, we are a little about 4 minutes away. Let's try and get through a couple more of the fights quickly for Leon's predictions. Just celebrate his arrival on Fanatics Fantasy MMA. Leon, Stamp Fairtex against Ritu Phogat. You've gone for Stamp. She is the favorite, -110. I think the consensus on Fanatics is with Stamp as well. Tell us why, though. Why have you gone for Stamp over Ritu?
Well, it's a tough one to call because they're so evenly matched in different ways. You've got the striker and the wrestler, we all know that. You've got both 7-1. I usually side with the wrestler in these kind of fights because, like we saw last week with Lito Adiwan and Jared Brooks, they tend to find a way to win. They tend to be able to implement their game plan better than the striker. And I'm really impressed with Ritu. I think she's got phenomenal wrestling. But I find it difficult to underestimate Stamp. She's impressed me so much. Ritu as well, but Stamp's impressed me even more. Her ground games come on leaps and back. That's so much in such a short period. And then obviously we know what she can do on the feet. I just think obviously she hasn't faced a wrestler like Ritu before, but then Ritu hasn't faced someone like Stamp who might be able to just keep the distance of a Muay Thai. He's got the strength in the clinch. I think she weighed in about a kilogram less than Ritu. So that may be a little factor. Rita's going to be very strong, but yeah, I'm just giving a very, very, very slight edge to Stamp. I can't wait. I was sat on the fence for this for a long time, but I'm just giving a little edge to Stamp.
JHK, you have gone for Ritu Phogat, the Indian Tigress. What's your thinking behind that one, sir?
Right, that's the thinking right there. The reason why I take Ritu in this fight is because I feel like, there's grapplers and there's like jiu-jitsu players and there's, submission artists, but Ritu's a wrestler. And when you're going in against a pure striker like Stamp, I don't think she's faced anybody like Ritu where they're like a straight up wrestler that they'll just go for the legs the whole time. You know what I mean? And one thing about Stamp is like she doesn't really throw too many knees. So I'm wondering if she's going to throw knees, when Ritu's jumping in for the legs in this fight. If she does, I think maybe she has a good chance of catching Ritu, but I think Ritu's going to be relentless, man. She's going to be diving for the legs. She's going to be grinding on the fence. She's not going to try to strike too much, I don't think she's going to make that mistake in this fight because there's too much hanging in the balance right there, right? The tournament finals and the shot at Angela Lee. I think Ritu's going to go in there. She's going to go wrestle. She's going to wrestle and wrestle and wrestle. Top control. Even if she doesn't finish the fight, she's going to grind it out. And I could see that happening. I could see this fight just being a long grind. Stamp's going to get up. She's going to get up, but Ritu's going to go back and take the go for takedowns continuously. I see this happening. I don't think she's going to gas. I think her gas tank is good enough. I like Stamp a lot, but I don't think her defensive wrestling is up to par, and she's gonna get taken down and put on her back. And I don't know. I don't see Ritu throwing. I don't see Stamp throwing up like arm bars or triangles or anything like that. So I think Ritu's gonna get her to the ground and keep her there most of the fight, and we're gonna see her grind it out and win this tournament. That's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I see. That's what I envision.
Ritu has relied on her wrestling every fight. Whether it's a bit first fight, second fight, third fight, she literally gone for the takedown immediately. She hasn't gone for the Gary Tonin approach of using an opponent he's confident with to practice his striking. He's gone. She's just gone wrestling every fight. So yeah, without a doubt, she will not want this fight on the feet for a second. She doesn't. Whoever she's fought, she doesn't want to. So she definitely wants to.
I just left John's face on screen there. Sorry.
I hope she doesn't. I hope she doesn't go in there and think like, I'm going to try to test my striking against Stamp because
she's never done it ever before. I can guarantee. I can put my life on it. She's not going to test her striking tonight.
But you know what?
Guarantee it.
You know what? Right now they're showing the highlights of Ritu versus Meng Bo, and I can see the fight kind of going that way. You know, early on, maybe Stamp might clip her, maybe Stamp might hit her a little bit, but eventually Ritu's going to get to the ground and she's going to keep it there. And I see that happening for this fight. Stamp, I saw her when I was in Thailand a month ago, or not even a month ago, a couple weeks ago, and I seen her training, and she's training hard, but I don't know. I don't know if you could just train for like a year in wrestling and then catch up to somebody that's been wrestling for their whole life. It's just a different story, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I think I'm frozen. Is that the thing?
Yeah, you are frozen.
Oh, okay. Why not?
But in like
Let's
a good
just
position.
leave it like that. Yeah, not a bad one this time.
Yeah.
How many drinks? James asking me. I had a few beers at the office, James. I've now got some delicious dragon water as usual. I might have to unfreeze myself to promote the dragon water. We are not playing the live matches, Aaron. Sorry, we do not have the copyright, as Al points out. Al is going for Ritu to win, but I want Stamp to win, as I think she matched up better against Angela. Michael Owens in the chat. What's up, Michael? Hello, chaps. I'd have loved to seen this as a 5-round fight. Agreed, boys. Would you have liked to seen this as a 5-rounder? Someone else was asking the other Grand Prix finals. They've all been, have they been 5 rounds? Al was asking. I think they've both been. The ones I've seen in 2019 were both 3 rounders, weren't they?
3 rounds, yeah.
Yeah. Would you think this one would benefit from being 5 rounds?
No.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, they've both fought twice in the space of 3 months. I think let's just keep it to 3 rounds.
I think ideally would have been nice for 5 rounds, but like you say, yeah, they've had quick turnaround back to back. So I think asking them to go 5 rounds maybe a little bit cheeky.
Yeah,
cheeky indeed.
And also, like, if the champion was in the tournament, then I could see every fight being 5 rounds because the champion's in there and they're gonna have to defend the title and they're gonna have to fight 5 rounds, right? But in this one, the champion wasn't in the tournament. Keep it 3 rounds. I like 3 rounds. I feel like it benefits the fighters, in the long run, because they fought so often, like Leon has said. And just keep it 3, and we're gonna see a winner. We finally are here at the end. Hope nobody slips on a banana peel to the cage.
My words.
We shouldn't be making too many assumptions so far. The way this year's gone with the Grand Prix, anything could happen.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think this is a great final. I think we would have kind of liked Denise or Ham in there because they were the 2 favourites and we kind of expected one of them to be in the final. But I think outside of that, for me, this is the perfect final.
Oh, God. Look, got the cat dragged in.
Tommy T.
Jesus.
Can't keep me away.
Damn, I didn't even think he was going to show up today. But
I know why he's here. Roll through.
I know why he's here, so we don't fucking go at him. You know what I mean? Like, where's Drake at? Where's Drake at?
Yeah. After seeing the assault that Drake endured last time, I'm going to make sure I'm on every single one of these, man, just to protect my reputation.
Where's Drake? Hey, bring up his Instagram.
Yeah, let's see what's new on his Instagram.
Well, I need to leave and am I back on? I'm back on. All right.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh, I was frozen for a while.
You know, another thing about Ritu that everybody should look at too is they finally have a good head coach at Evolve right now.
Yeah, it's a very good
point. I feel like
all
the fighters are benefiting from having a solid head coach that's really dedicated in improving all the fighters. And really, they're all isolated, right? Like Singapore is pretty locked down, so all they can do is really train and focus on fighting. So it's benefiting them. And I think, what's his name? Zabir Badahari?
Yeah, Badahari.
Yeah, something like that, right? He used to fight in the UFC, right?
Yeah.
Middleweight.
Yeah,
or
he's
something?
great, man. CR Bahardazada. Yeah, he fought at welterweight. He fought a bunch of good guys.
Yeah,
he had that crazy win over Paulo Tiago. Yeah.
I was going to mention what a great job he's done, particularly Ritu, who
Don't lie, Leon. You're just riding on my coattails now. Talking about
it's heating up already.
John, I wish I disagreed with everything you said, but it's only it's only about 10% of the time.
They're showing.
Let's we have a few others. Leon's finally joined Fanatics, guys. So
what happened, Leon? Did you get the vaccine or something?
Oh dear.
Well, it's about
Don't
time.
get him started.
Don't mention the V
Yo,
word.
hey, nobody's going for Yong. What's his name? The first fight, Yong. What is it? Yong who?
Yong. Let's look at this because this is the first fight. So
How
Yong,
is he favored?
Who Yong? Sorry. Yeah, -110. I'm a bit surprised by that. John, you might have to get on to old Mikey C, Mikey Do about these odds. What's going on there?
I'll have to put some money on it. I'm not normally a betting man, but
I mean, that's old. I mean, James Bedell in the chat, if you're still watching, what's going on there? Yuya Wakamatsu. I mean, I think he's the favorite here, but I don't know. Maybe Hu Yong is some badass, yeah. But anyway, like all the boys have gone in for Yuya, and I think that's the correct approach, guys. This guy's knocking on the door of a title shot, isn't he, Tom? Why don't we hear from you? You're a big proponent, a big fan of Yuya Wakamatsu, aren't you?
Yeah, I love this guy, man. And like you said, I feel like he's already earned a title shot. I think he's riding 4 wins right now. Gehe Eustakio being one of them, former champ, he knocked him out. So I mean, he's done all there is to do, really, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to earning a title shot in this division. This is a risky fight for him, and maybe that's part of the reason he's an underdog. I think probably some people are assuming that he's maybe looking past Hu Yong here. I personally don't think he would. He seems like a smarter guy than that, but there's a lot on the line here, and I fully expect Yuya to win this fight. So I'm not sure what those odds are about.
Are we getting a little parade here at the beginning? Are we having a little?
Oh, I hope so.
I love these. Yeah, gives us a bit more time.
He could have waited for a title shot if he wanted, but I don't think he just wanted to hang around and wait.
Although it sounds like Hu is very good. I mean, I haven't seen much of him before, but he's a great striker himself, and he did some in the pre-fight interviews he did with One Championship. He was talking a lot about how Yuya doesn't really throw punches in bunches. He just throws one punch at a time, no combos, no kicks. So he seems to really think that's the key to beating Yuya, is just like with volume and combinations. So I guess we'll see. That's gonna be a really fun fight, though.
Yeah.
Reminder, guys, if you haven't already, please go download this app right now, Fanatics Fantasy MMA. You can get it on the App Store, wherever you get your apps. You can get it at getfanatics.app and add a little /SCMP on the end. You can join our group tonight. You can compete against us. Make your picks now. You've got a little bit of time still. We've got Kang Ji Won against Marcus Buchecha in the second fight. JHK gone for his boy, his South Korean brethren. Is that just a little bit of fun? John, or do you think Kang can really beat the 13-time BJJ world champion?
I think he's going to knock him silly. Why is everybody choosing Buchecha? Buchecha has 1 fight. What are you guys talking about? Like, you think he's just going to be
Kang only has 5. It's not like he's like a veteran, They're both
he is compared to Buchecha.
I guess so. He's literally fought 5 times more. That when you say it like that, it sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but Buchecha's match only lasted 2 minutes. So he
exactly,
if you look
right?
at
And he faced,
he's got
I don't know. I think Buchecha is like, he's going to be like a Damian Maia type character, right? In MMA, he's going to go and latch onto you, clinch you, drag you down, and try to submit you, right? But then there's going to be times where he's not going to be able to do it. And I feel like this is going to be that one time. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think, Kang, he just comes up and wins when he's not supposed to win, right? Every single time he's the underdog. And every single time he goes in there and knocks him out. So why would you think any otherwise, right? I think he does the same thing. Buchecha is a monster, you know what I mean? But he hasn't felt the Korean hammers, the Korean spam hammers. That's what I call them.
I don't think Buchecha is going to be as one-dimensional as Damian Maia. I think he's going to put in more time with his standing up game, and we'll see a bit more of him on the feet than we did with Damian Maia. And also, I don't know if you saw the weigh-in results. Buchecha's massive. I mean, he only just came in under the limit. So I think he's a good 5 or 6 kilograms more.
What's the limit? 365 pounds?
Yeah, I think about 120 kilograms. And I think he came in about 119 something. So, and considering that's all muscle, he's a big old boy.
Why? Did you fill him up?
Kang Ji Won's a big old boy as well, and he weighs considerably less. I agree with John. John said as well. You shouldn't really underestimate him because he's been underestimated in his first 2 fights, and both times he's shocked the world.
And he doesn't really look too intimidating either, right? Let's be real. Kang looks like a big teddy bear.
Yeah.
Well, let's quickly go to a couple other fights. We got 2 more, I think, quickly while they run the video package for the Yuya fight. Big Tim Nasty is back against Dagi Sagid Aslanaliev, who we haven't seen for 2 years since Christian Lee mopped the floor with him in the octagon in Tokyo. It's not in the octagon, the one circle, sorry, in Tokyo. Minus 110, though, favorite Dagi. Drake's the only one. Drake's the outlier. He's gone for Big Tim Nasty, but Big Rig isn't here. We're all on the same page, guys. Who wants to take the floor? Why is Dagi the favorite here? I know we've seen them fight once, and it was a pretty quick finish to proceedings, wasn't it? It was a first round knockout.
Yeah, it won't be as quick this time. I think we're going to see a very competitive fight this time. Talking about size, like the last fight, Nasty Yukon looked massive in the weigh-ins and face-offs last night, and he weighed a bit more. I think almost a kilogram more than Dagi. So, and it looked like he cut down a bit more weight, so that could help him. And he's going to have a lot to prove after how that first fight went. Although saying that, the first 2 minutes was pretty equal. He looked pretty good, and then just Dagi landed the shot, and it was game over.
All right, Robert James. I don't know if you've mistyped this to someone else. I don't. what is going on there? Yeah, we're all on the same page here, boys. Dagi for the win.
Robert James drank a little bit of those dragon waters, I think.
Yeah, he's had a little bit of the dragon waters. Stamp for the win, says Chris
How many
Weaver.
people have gone for Dagi? Can we see that? What percentage?
You know what? It doesn't say, but I think I can access it on the old Fanatics app, which you should all go and download right now. You can get the app, and it tells you a little bit more details here. So let's have a cheeky look on this particular fight.
Although we've all gone for Dagi, I'm expecting this to be very competitive. And also, big up Tom, he's put a prediction of how the fight's going to go each time. I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to look similar to the last one. Personally, I think these are both great fighters, but I just think Dagi has more tools and a little more ferocious, which is saying something because Tim Nasty is an animal himself. But Dagi just seems to have that one touch power. I think he'll get it done again. Am I wrong?
I was just tweeting my picks.
Jeez, what are you guys doing? You guys all texting each other?
Tweet your picks out right now. Let everyone know
about your
who
Instagram account, Tom.
Yeah, seriously, I gotta set my account to private so you guys can't see it.
I was just looking for the stats on that. Leon asked me, it's pretty 50-50, Leon. You know, we don't have as much info on this one as we do on the UFC cards. I don't know why. But anyway, we quickly have time to choose our picks here.
Dagi hasn't had that many fights, and he's still only 27 years old.
Well, this is Tom Taylor's new favorite fighter, Q Jian Liang.
That's not even really an exaggeration. I'm all in on this guy, man. I'm gonna get the T-shirts, the hats, the merch, the pillowcase, bed sheets, posters, whatever kind of merch this guy has. I'm all in, man. He's an amazing fighter, but a thinking man's fighter.
So,
very cerebral.
Interestingly, I don't know if they've done this before, but I think this is the first time they've done it. They've won championship and started doing a kind of embedded style vlog on YouTube.
I've been doing it for a little while.
Okay, this is the first time I've actually watched it. And Mr. Xu Jianliang, he was very interesting on there. There was some more shenanigans from him. I think everyone just realizes this guy is potentially a star. You know, he's got a lot of fun energy, and there was an interesting moment. He kind of was doing his photo shoot, and the belt was there, and he was picking up the belt, and he says, "It's very heavy, but not just physically." And then everyone was like, "Whoa, you're blowing our minds," you know.
See, that's what I'm talking about. This guy's deep.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a deep guy. Yeah, I like him.
Did you see the face-offs last night? He's wearing Loughborough University top.
My man, repping Loughborough Uni, of course, straight out of the UK. Very prestigious university.
Hey, who just flip-flopped? Did someone just flip-flop in the picks?
Probably Leon.
No?
Or was it you? Did you just flip-flop, John?
No. I want to go for Hiroko Akimoto.
Why are you going for Akimoto? Tell us quickly.
Because he has 24 fights.
Okay.
And he's younger.
I mean, they both have a lot of fights. The 0-1-0 record is
twice as many fights as him. I'm not sure why it's got 0-1. That's his MMA record. This is kickboxing. He's 51-7 in kickboxing.
Yeah, he's
Akimoto.
the next big thing out of China.
tank.
He's real. hot
Okay, I'm gonna
prospect.
flip now.
You flip.
Yeah, classic, man. Classic JHK.
Well, anyway,
Yes.
that's it. Our picks are made. The boys are here. Let's go. Yuya Wakamatsu against fuck, I don't even know who's fighting. Yong. Yeah, we go.
Young.
All right.
Wolf Warrior.
And if you haven't done this as well, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We're everywhere. Show us some support. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's all enjoy what should be a very fun night of fights. I really can't wait. Dom
This
Lau
first one's
Dom in the house.
an amazing
doing
way to
his
start
thing.
it too.
Got the red velvet suit. You know it's a big night when he breaks out the red velvet.
Draped himself in velvet. You guys watch Seinfeld? Did you get that reference? Anyone?
Oh yeah.
Seinfeld,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
John doesn't like it.
Well. This guy's changing his picks last minute. He doesn't like Seinfeld.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about you anymore, man.
Shit. Hey, bring up that video of Drake dancing in Florida. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
Try to take the heat off yourself.
What is it on Instagram?
I don't know. It's somewhere. I think it's
Oh,
on
one of them
Twitter.
dancing with the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the building for that one, man. I was like 5 feet away when that happened. That was pretty awesome.
Let's bring that
That
up.
girl was like a model or something.
After this fight, we'll check out Drake's moves. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's got moves, man. Should be on Dancing with the Stars. That's a star.
That was
He's one of
before the
the
towel. That was before the towel gate.
He's got moves,
Yeah.
but he's got questionable towel placement.
Before everything changed.
Yes.
Towelgate changed everything.
Yes. He's been MIA since, right? Like we haven't. Like we're.
Yeah,
He
he's just
told
been
me
spending all his
today he's
time
been trying to just have some fun and enjoy a bit of life, get outside a bit more.
Find
So-
new towel placements. He's testing out new towel placements.
Yeah, he's at
I
Bed
support
Bath
that,
and Beyond right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see this guy, the Chinese.
This
guy,
one is-
because-
He's coming
Wow.
off a win over Y2K,
Oh, he
which
does.
is an impressive win, yeah. Because Y2K before that had looked brilliant in his MMA
Yeah.
bout.
And Leon, I missed that fight. I just saw the result. It was a decision. And did he not use his grappling quite a bit in that fight? Is that accurate? I can't remember.
I can't quite remember, but I just remember going into that fight thinking Y2K had got that in the bag because he looked so good and being upset by the decision.
Well, Young really thinks that he's a better striker than Yuya, so this is gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be like volume against power here, probably.
Man, he
It's
better
only his
not
second
wrestle.
fight and one, although he went 4-0 in the One Hero series in China.
Mm-hmm. All right, now question is, what kind of delay am I working with here?
All right, who's
They're
where?
touching gloves.
Oh, fuck
All
you.
You're behind.
Oh, you're
John's
behind.
behind for
Yeah.
one.
He is behind for once. All right.
I'm
cool.
15
Oh,
seconds
the
into the
touching
fight,
gloves
20
now.
seconds
I thought
in.
you meant the first.
Oh, you
before
mean
before
the
fight started.
I'm get the clock on the screen, guys. Come on.
I'm 30 seconds into the fight already. I hope I'm ahead of you guys for once.
Jesus.
I'm at 4:45.
Yeah,
at
so I'm
420.
with Leon. You know, us two bums out in Hong
I
Kong
know,
and
man.
Bali.
It sucks. Always a step behind Tom. Can't be helped, I guess.
Yeah, in
I'm
every
at-
aspect of
I'm at
life.
427, 426.
Yeah, I'm almost I'm about 4
I'm at
minutes here. And
4:27.
Yuya is plying his grappling here, which is a twist I don't think many people expected. He's
Exactly.
he's having his way with him on the mat.
Take down. Take down.
Now back on the feet. All right.
All right, Hemant Sharma asking time for Ritu Stamp. I would imagine around 10 p.m. in about an hour or 15 minutes or so. Any fans of Ritu out there, let us know in the chat. I suspect there's a few watching tonight. In India,
Probably so.
just a few.
One or two.
It looks like Huyang is having some trouble with his leg here. His leg, he's sustained some kind of leg injury. He's limping, and Yuya just pointed at it. He knows.
Oh,
It doesn't look like it's going to be fight ending or anything, but he's definitely compromised already.
yeah, he got clipped. Oh, he got hit in the leg. He's got that
Yeah.
dead leg foot or drop.
Yeah,
What is
and
it? Drop
Yuya
leg?
saw it.
And
Yeah.
you're miles ahead of me.
Yeah. I'm just gonna listen to Tom and JHK.
Are you guys? Are you watching in the One Super app?
No, on
No, I've got
YouTube.
the old
YouTube.
YouTube on. Yeah.
All right, okay. Must just be that supreme Canadian Wi-Fi.
I'm at 3 minutes now.
Oh, you good?
Yeah,
Yeah, same. I'm with Leon.
I've got
Oh,
a good
nice.
30-second head start on you guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn, that might be a record.
Just don't do any
Yeah.
fake knockout things. you know.
Dang, those leg
Oh,
kicks.
You
yeah.
know
are-
I'm going to.
Those leg kicks are working, man.
So far, I have to say, Yong is not doing what he said he was going to do with the combos. He's throwing kicks, but Yuya is throwing just as much as he is. I think the
Yeah.
threat of the takedown really has Yong thinking here, and the injured leg, obviously.
Oh,
Yes.
Ooh,
You as well.
Yuya throwing heaters. Be careful.
Spent a bit of time with Stamp MMA as well ahead of this fight. With Ongla.
No, I think that was a while back, to be honest with you.
Well, I think he went back to
Oh,
Japan a month or two
oh,
ago.
don't do that to me.
Oh.
Oh,
No worries.
I'm like an echo over here. All right.
nice takedown.
Yeah, Yuya's back on top.
Side control.
So far, it
No,
sort of
he
seems
doesn't
like he's willing to take a more conservative approach in this fight. Probably because he
Yeah.
senses, what's on the line here. It's not worth just having a slugfest.
Yeah, it's undetermined. Like, who's the next title contender, right?
I mean, it's got to be Yuya if he wins this. Who else? Unless they do a DJ rematch or something.
Well, obviously, you've got next week. You've got Danny Kinga versus Akimoto, both top 5.
Yeah.
So, obviously, Yuya Wakamatsu's in pole position at the moment. If he wins and then someone's really impressive in 2 weeks, Kinga or Akimoto, it could be interesting. But yeah, if Wakamatsu
think
gets
Yuya-
the job done well tonight, he should be him.
He'll benefit from being like a newer guy too. I think a fresher face. He got a lot of upside. Fans seem to like him.
It's a shame, really, that Danny Kinga Akimoto didn't happen a year ago when it was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen around the same time that Yuya fought Reese McLaren.
Yeah, Coward's been out for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, Yuya's fighting a little dirty here. He's got his hand over his face.
We got the fingers in the eyes. Picking his
He was getting
nose.
close there. Yeah.
Put a little branding on screen here. What do you think?
Very nice.
Yeah, I tried the other one, but it covers Tom's head, and we want to see that beautiful Canadian face.
Oh man, no, cover that up if you can. Spare these poor viewers.
Show the
We gotta-
fight, not your
yeah.
discussion, says Lex. Lex,
Lex.
just go. You know
Go
what?
to YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
Yeah, why don't you relax?
Re-
Yeah, get out of here.
Get yourself a VPN. Go be illegal and watch it.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
go
you can
go
watch it with
go
us.
eat some laxative.
Sick burn, bro. Lex, I don't know where you are. Tell us where you are. We'll try and help you find a channel it's on or whatever. But
Yeah, he's in
this
his
is a
mom's
fight
basement.
companion. We just talk about it. They're not legally allowed
Ooh.
to broadcast the fights.
Oh,
Nick
How did
taking
you
a
take
very,
that?
very patient approach with these people
Well,
asking for
Tom,
the fight so far.
you
We'll see
know-
how long this lasts.
There's a ratio of Dragon waters to patience.
Right.
Right
The
now
more you
we're
drink, the
on
more patient you become.
One Dragon water, yeah. So, yeah. All right, Lex
Right
is
on.
in India. I guess it's Star Sports, Lex.
Star
If
Sport.
you've got that, otherwise you got to
Rue's
get
eye
yourself a
is
cheeky
jacked.
VPN. It is.
Look at his left eye.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Oh, that looks like his orbital's broken or something,
Oh
man.
no.
Yeah,
That's
it was that big right hand that Yuya threw. He cracked him with the
Yeah.
right hand.
Yeah, I think Yuya needs to get the title shot because I think Adriano,
He's-
he already fought those two guys, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and he beat both of them. So it's like, what's the point? Let's get.
Well, that's what I'm
Yuya in
saying.
there.
Yuya's a fresh face, and he's young, and he's kind of like he's got a bit of attitude. I think he's got like a real character. It seems like he's starting to resonate with people a little bit. I think
Yeah,
he'd
big
be a
time.
great champ, man. He'd be a really good champ for one. I think.
And I think
Yeah,
he
Yeah,
has
if he
probably
wins
the
this,
most
he'd be on a
power.
5-fight win streak.
Yeah, he's looking really good in this fight too. He just got another takedown. Sorry to spoil it for you guys.
Well, since he lost to DJ, he's been on a tear. First guy
Mhm.
ever to knock out J.A.
Yeah, he has
And
the
he-
most
Oh.
power in his hands in that division. I think, right?
Oh yeah, he can crack, man.
Rick, yeah, we'll announce all the winners. I might do a little ticker tape along the bottom. We'll do a banner.
We're doing hashtags tonight again.
We'll do hashtags. We'll let you know who wins every fight. Don't worry. If the Indian Tigress gets the hands raised, don't worry, Rick. We'll let you know. I presume you're a fan of Ritu. We have a few fans here cheering Ritu Phogat on. Any Stamp fans in the house? Let us know. Anyone from Thailand?
Is India? Do they have the app? Like, is the app allowed in India, or are they blocked?
Well, yeah, they've got a TV deal, so they can't have it on YouTube.
That sucks.
Well, look, it's on the ground right now. Taking a little breather here. Good luck.
Yuya's
for
just cruising
Ritu.
right now, working those grounded knees.
Yeah, he's making it cut. He's very comfortable.
Rick is hyped. I'm hyped, Rick. I can't wait to see this fight. Lax says good luck for Ritu. Just yeah.
Oh, nice knee.
I'm super hyped. All right.
Hu Yong was saying that Yuya is the easiest guy in the top 5 for him to beat. I think he's regretting that now. And he was talking about the fight like it was a kickboxing fight, like there was no threat of a takedown. Like I said, he was just talking about landing more combinations. I don't know if Yuya heard that and just decided to like totally take that option away from him, but he's looking like an American wrestler right now or something. He's looking good.
Leon's out by the road again.
Sitting on the roadside.
Selling
Well,
mango.
you live in paradise in a nice.
He's selling
open
himself, the Bally Bachelor.
villa. I don't have a wall in my living room. That's the trouble.
Why?
Who needs walls?
His
It's
walls,
a tough
yeah.
life living in paradise, guys.
Yeah. Well, not when you get your second villa.
Man, that eye is just
The pool
terrible.
house.
Back
Oh,
on the
Leon's
feet.
gone.
The hell?
Oh no, it's back down again.
Leon gone, or did he just turn the lights off?
Oh,
he's-
my
he's-
He
spotlight's
was
gone out.
He's
kidnapped.
under hostage.
He was
Yeah.
kidnapped by some monkeys.
Bear
Lot
with me,
of
guys.
support.
I'm gonna
Oh,
have to go
Yuya
to plan.
swarming. Hu Yong's starting to get pretty reckless here. When he's getting back to his feet, he's just throwing these big hammers that aren't landing.
What is going
Risky
on?
business.
Leon's turned on the light.
I feel like Leon's about to record some kind of crazy manifesto here.
He's
Yeah.
about to make a confession.
Unabomber.
What are your demands, sir?
Stop touching your microphone.
Hey, hey,
No, it's really loud. There you go.
I was putting it back on. I had to
Oh, okay.
turn the light on.
Man, Yuya is just ragdolling him here to close this round. Like he is in complete control of this fight.
Straight up.
And Hu Yong's leg looks like it's toast. He's tired.
His eye is just looking.
Oh
like,
my god, that takedown.
His
There
eye
you
looks
go.
like hamburger helper.
God, he's just taking him down at will, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, I think it's because Hu is getting desperate too on the feet, right? So he's throwing all these dumb kicks and stuff. He just threw a side-on kick that opened him right up for the takedown.
Takedown, yeah.
Oh my God.
He's working with Till
Whoa.
Tango in at Sanford MMA.
Hu Yong on top to end the round, though. Armbar.
He just did the little Scooby Doo.
Kidding.
Scooby-Doo.
Man, I know I'm way ahead of you guys, but Hu Yong had a nice little moment at the end of that round.
Yeah, but not really any damage to being done, right?
No, it's just, but maybe like a slight ego boost for him.
Yeah.
And the only reason he ended up on top, I think, was because
Oh.
Yuya messed up.
Who is still in it though? It doesn't even seem like he's like too tired or anything like that. But
He
he's
doesn't
just
look as
getting
fresh as
beat
you.
up.
Yeah, Yuya looks well prepared for this fight. He obviously wasn't taking this one lightly.
He'd have
A young
been
fighter
foolish
like
to do
that, there's-
because Hu Yong is a tough opponent. And he's got a lot. His risk versus reward. There's a lot of risk for him in this fight.
Yeah, and a young fighter like Yuya too, who's already earned a title shot in the eyes of most people. Young guy, it's easy to imagine him kind of getting a little complacent in a situation like this, but it looks like he's clearly taking it seriously. He's got a good game plan.
To be honest, if you're a professional fighter and you take any fight easy, you're a bit of an idiot.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
I don't think there's many fighters that would take it a bit easy.
Well, especially in this day and age, right? Like maybe 5-10 years ago you could, but now it's
anything can happen in MMA.
Yeah, now it's just
Yuya's getting pretty reckless here.
The last time I saw someone overconfident and it cost him was Luke Rockhold against Michael Bisping. I don't really recall any other times where a fighter's maybe overlooked their opponent. Maybe Hamzat Chimaev a little bit, you could say. He's unbelievably confident. He just expects to walk through his opponent.
Well, he does though, which
he does. Yeah, he backs
for
it
now.
up.
I'm still not sold on that guy.
He's still got to fight the best.
I think Stamp you can expect in about an hour and 15 minutes, maybe around then. I'm not too sure. We still got this fight's going on. We're going to have 3 more until Stamp after this fight. So
you got
not anytime soon.
You guys saw that Jeff Neal, he was arrested on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, what the heck was going on there?
DWI and possession of a firearm. Do you think if a one championship fighter was arrested in the same manner, they would be cut by the promotion?
But John, one championship fighters don't do it because they ignite the world with.
Yeah, these are real life superheroes we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't even have laws. They don't even go by laws, right? Because they're
above the law. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Definitely not 2 years ago, but
I think one do get more strict with their own fighters. They don't sign people who. I mean, they wouldn't sign Sasha because he had a criminal record. Sasha Platnikov in Hong Kong. They have been pretty strict in the past.
Well, they sign people and then they like what is it? Axe a contract because they found out they had criminal history. It's happened a few times. I know for sure.
I think it would depend on the fighter too. If it was like one of their big stars, they might give them some leniency. But if it was just some undercard fighter, I think they'd probably send them packing.
Yeah.
I think they may be a little bit more lenient now, just for the fact that obviously 2 years ago, they never said the word fight. They never said the word cage. They didn't show any blood. They've turned a corner. I mean, they're showing blood and cuts.
Big takedown.
I'm glad we can talk about, fights and stuff with respect to one championship. Now you can say the F word.
You can say the F word.
Yeah.
You can say fighter.
And the C word.
Instead of athlete and bout. And
Leon is so one championship trained. He's always like, the athletes and their bouts,
And the one circle.
Yeah.
Well,
fighting for hope, dreams, honor, and
another time,
inspiration.
if you say fight week, you can't say event week. It's fight night.
You say bout week.
You need the F word.
Leon's brainwashed like a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Leon, is it triggering you?
He's staying very quiet.
I'm not even going to rise to that unfunny joke.
I know. It seems like Trump is like past now. It's like nobody cares anymore, right?
Of course they do, because CNN's ratings have gone crashing down. They don't talk about him every 2 minutes. And whenever they can talk about him, they talk about him because whether you like or hate Trump, he brings in viewers in America on the news stations.
Well, I think you should go on CNN, Leon.
I just lost my stream. What's going on, One Championship?
Uh-oh. There we go. The world is right.
KO.
Yeah, right. All right, we're back.
Okay. Where are
Hopefully
you?
still...
What minute?
A minute and 15 left. Minute and 10.
Oh, you're right. We're with me.
Oh, come on. I got to get ahead of you.
This one's for Rick. I think this message was to me. Chug, chug, chug. Here we go.
Chug it. Let's go. Hey, you got
to
take a pen and poke a hole in it. And...
or just all over my laptop. Yeah.
Yeah, just...
No, that's not what I need right now.
I had a friend ruin a laptop once took a big slam of tequila while he was holding my laptop and then coughed and choked on it and spat tequila all over my laptop at point blank range and never worked after that.
Oh, man, I would have been
what a
pissed.
dick.
Yeah, we're not
Bottoms
friends
up,
anymore.
bro, says Rick. You too, Rick. I hope you've got a little beverage somewhere.
Man,
wherever you
Yuya
are.
wants the knockout. He's throwing heat.
This one's for Ritu.
Man, my,
To the
my,
Indian
my
tiger.
stream's freezing a bit as well.
Yeah, me too.
You're frozen.
Yeah,
right now.
I just saw somebody on the One Championship stream actually saying that it was laggy. I think they're having some issues.
I think there's fucking billion people in India logging on. And,
Right?
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
They're gonna crash it.
Oh,
Oh
Crash.
shit! Oh shit! He
Oh my
tagged
God.
Yuya.
So Nick,
Ah!
you're at 15 seconds now.
I don't know.
Seems
I'm
like
just
you're-
seeing people cracking each other, and then it freezes.
yeah, this is terrible. What's going on?
It's happening to all of us.
Oh,
All right, it's over.
Damn.
We're going to the judges.
This is the first time I've had issues with one stream.
Oh, now I'm lagging, man. Oh,
I think
have
there's
this.
just like a bunch of people in India jumping on it.
that's
Oh,
Yeah, they need to jump on here.
yeah. Dwayne's got some lag as well. What's up, Dwayne?
Yo, hit that subscribe button. Hit it.
Yeah. If anyone hasn't, you know what to do. Hit the like button right now, and then the subscribe button. Not only are you gonna see this fight companion, we'll do some reaction afterwards. Tom Taylor and myself, we're gonna interview the winners on the fights. All the videos are gonna be up on SCMP MMA at some point, and we'll have all the reaction. Just keep it here on SCMP MMA, and also, you want to go check out the All Star, and you want to check out Asian Persuasion MMA from my boys below us here, JHK and Leon Jennings. Their ats are on the screen right now, or they should be. Oh, I didn't turn them on. There you go. I tell you what, it won't let me turn them on. Oh, they've put it to the top of the list. There it is.
Oh,
there
there
you
it
go.
goes.
Yuya
There we have
Wakamatsu
it.
gets the decision.
Oh.
Let's see what he says.
Hey, the decision came out real fast, didn't it?
Yeah,
It's kind of funny.
I don't disagree with the decision,
Yeah, but it just
yeah, I
came
think
out real
that's
quick.
pretty much irrefutable.
but that's it, boys. JHK MMA, Leon _AP MMA. Go
You
follow
thought
these guys.
the decision wasn't quick. That's kind of standard.
Well, I think because it was lagging, maybe.
No, my stream's not lagging though.
Yeah, mine's working better now. Now the fight's over.
Oh, he's got a message for Adriano.
Oh, he does? What's he saying?
I'm gonna write this down
He's like,
in case.
you disrespect my mother. That's what he said.
Okay. Okay. Still being translated. Okay. I wonder if the message is like, I love you, Adriano.
Maybe.
Let's do this. You're my favorite fighter.
He's like, I love you.
It could be a respect thing.
Come on, just come out and say, I want to beat that ass. That's what he should say.
Yeah. Or do Sterling. Okay, he said Chatri's name.
Yeah.
You called out Chatri.
Yes,
Yes.
Time to settle it once and for all, Chatri.
yes.
Okay. Nothing groundbreaking.
What did he say, Nick?
What do you say?
Mr. Chatri, could you give me an opportunity to fight Adriano Moraes?
All right, here we
Polite,
go.
at least. Yeah.
Very polite. Yeah.
Korea against Brazil.
I think Akimoto's up next here with my guy.
No, it's
Buchecha
Buchecha
next.
and Kang,
Then why am I getting an Akimoto package here?
because you like his
I've got a
package.
Buchecha package.
Yeah, I think it's Buchecha. I think they said it's Buchecha.
I'm getting a Akimoto package like Tom.
I'm getting
Yeah,
that
it
as
seems
well,
like
now.
they're hyping up Akimoto right now.
We're all
Come on.
fans of Akimoto's package right now.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Not
yeah.
good. Not good.
Oh, I beg to differ.
That's good. That's good.
Oh man, he's good though.
Oh, he's evolved. I didn't know that.
He's one of Chatri's favorite fighters. I remember Chatri saying that before one of the Tokyo cards, talking this guy up.
Chachi
No
probably coaches him.
lag on the BR stream, says Andre Hill. That's good. Those of you in America, no lag there. What's the score? Says Siddharth. I mean, there's no score.
The Tank
2-0.
goes
Score
an
is
18-fight win streak as well.
yeah. Man's got to buy a Hotstar subscription now to watch Ritu and Stamp. Says Vibav. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
I
right.
think it's on Hotstar. And
Hotstar, is that like the online
Sport.
version of Star
it's in
Sports?
India.
Remember they blocked us. Remember?
Isn't that Drake's
Yeah,
nickname? Hotstar.
Hotstar Rigs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Star Sports were handing out the what they call copyright things for everyone on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Like it was
nice
like
of
it
them.
was candy.
Not so Hotstar.
Wakamatsu versus Mirai should be next, says Darkside 33. Dark Sid. Yeah, I agree with you, sir.
I had 2 strikes removed by one championship that they gave me, and then 2 days later they gave them to me again.
Yeah. We keep getting strikes from what they called MMA Junkie on stuff
MMA
that Big
Junkie?
Rig has been shooting down in the UFC pay-per-views. We keep getting strikes from Junkie, and then we appeal them, they drop them. It's
No
they have some kind of
respect.
algorithm shit going on, yeah.
No respect.
Yo, Siddharth
Nick.
is asking, you guys showing the scores, SCMP? We'll show you the scores. We'll let you know what's going on. Don't you worry about it, Siddharth.
Maybe just add it to the bottom, like was it Wakamatsu wins
All right.
decision or something?
But
Then
I want to show this hashtag.
okay.
Right. I was gonna say we need some special hashtags this time too.
We're
Yeah,
still
yeah.
the same ones from last week.
I know. Give me some
Yeah.
new hashtag.
Hashtag Yakamatsu's package.
But it was Akimoto's
Akimoto's.
package.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's his name. And if you guys stay long enough, we'll be showing an exclusive dance video of Drake.
Oh yeah, let's get
That's
that
the
bad
real
boy
main
out.
event.
Yeah. So stay
That's a
tuned. for
treat.
that. I think it's on Amy Kaplan's Twitter.
The
I
dancing.
reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amy loves to post videos of Drake. I noticed that.
Amy,
doesn't?
you're never safe when you're around Amy because she will film everything and then put it on social media, even if you're making a complete ass of yourself. So you have to think twice before doing anything really embarrassing in front of Amy.
I'm glad, Tom, she
Yes.
didn't post the famous night in Tokyo.
There's at least photos
Yeah.
of that night, and
Yeah,
none of them
yeah.
are flattering.
The rainbow. What was it
All
called?
right, yeah. The rainbow
The
karaoke or something. Rainbow
Karaoke,
room.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. The
Yeah,
grand
well,
menu
right.
still lives. It's with me here. I've taken it to my new apartment. It's somewhere in this building.
Nick, I'll
It's
tell you,
gonna live on.
we've kept the tradition of stealing menus and books
Really?
from our favorite establishments alive. Yeah.
Yes.
So there's now 2 more books.
Oh,
to
we
go
need
with
to
the
put
grand
them
menu.
all together in some kind of
Yeah.
catalog or a binder.
I feel like if we bring them together, it's gonna start a new era of humanity or something. It's like the Infinity Stones or something.
Yeah. We need
All
one
right,
from
so
Bali, Leon.
after that lengthy Akimoto package, it's time for Ji Won, Kang and Buchecha for some reason.
And they just did like an Angela Lee package too.
Yeah.
All right. Star Sports Select 1 says Living Monk. Star Channel's
He's
not
looking
working.
lean as well, Angela Lee.
Well,
Sean,
shit. If Star's not working, keep it here, guys. We'll tell you what
What's the
happens.
story on Ji Won Kang's training in Korea? Who's he training with? What's he doing? Because Buchecha's surrounded by like the toughest people in the world. Now at ATT, at AK before that.
He fights
Yeah,
that Wang Ho.
That's completely opposite from
I'm dipping out briefly,
Right.
boys.
what
Gotta re-up the dragon.
Kang is training with. Kang trains with like some small team, Wango. I don't know, man.
know,
He
it's
does
hard
have
to say,
training
yeah.
partners, but not many big guys like
Right.
Buchecha, and especially
Yeah.
guys that are like well versed in the grappling as Buchecha. So if you did pick Buchecha, everybody out there, you did a great job of selecting the winner because he does go in with a lot of advantages. But Kang has that power though in his hands.
I just feel like it's going to be easier for Buchecha to survive a striking match with him than it will be for him to survive a grappling match with Buchecha. You know what I mean?
Possibly. Yeah, you're right.
Like I feel like
You're
the differential is bigger when it comes to the grappling.
I don't know. We haven't
And
really. We don't really know much about Buchecha, really. I mean,
he is training
with.
with. Yeah, but look at the guys he's training with. He was at AKA for a long time. Now he's at ATT. Those are two of the best teams in the world. I mean, you have to assume. And he was training in MMA for quite a while before he really committed to moving to MMA. So you have to assume his striking is going to be it's going to be better than his record implies, I think.
Yeah. I just picked Kang because, he's Korean, but to be honest with you, I see Buchecha going in there and just melting through him on the ground. Seriously.
Oh, changing your pick now, huh?
No, I'm not changing my pick. My pick is there. I'm just saying that realistically, if there was money to be made.
You flippy flopping?
So you're picking both guys is what you're saying. No matter what happens here, you're going to look like the smart guy.
And no money. If there's no money on the line, I'm going to pick Kang. But if there's money on the line, I'm picking Buchecha to go in there with the first round submission.
So it's a heart versus brain thing, right?
Exactly.
All right.
A hard head makes a soft ass.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I have not. Yeah.
Did you just make that up?
No, that's a common expression.
Well, I'm gonna have to use that one myself. I'm not sure what it means.
What was the expression?
A hard head makes a soft ass. Google it.
What does that mean?
Head makes a soft ass.
I don't know what it means. I just heard someone say it before, and I'm just.
Who did you hear say that?
I don't know, some pimp.
It was you. It was you, wasn't it?
Was it in a porno film?
You talking to yourself in the mirror. That doesn't count as hearing someone else say it.
Yes, I was having my towel above my nipples and turned my back and looked over my shoulder and said, a hard head makes a soft ass. I should film that, and then we can use it for the podcast.
Yeah, that's perfect. That can be the new podcast intro.
Yeah.
Brought to you by hard heads and soft asses.
Yes. That's actually a good name for a podcast, to be honest with you.
Does either guy get the title shot if whoever wins this?
Andre has
because the Russian.
Andre says it means you get whooped a lot for being stubborn. Is that it?
I think so.
John, you heard this expression.
Yeah, I have.
Allegedly.
It does mean that. It means that you're like you're just stubborn, that you have a hard head. You know what I mean? You don't want to do anything people tell you, and then eventually your ass is gonna be soft.
Cheeky questions from Vibe here. What do you guys think about Poirier versus Oliveira? I low-key want Oliveira to win.
Why low-key though? Why is it high-key?
I think a lot of people want Oliveira to win. Vibe.
I think he's going to win.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going Poirier on that one. I want him to win. I think he'll win.
With the Louisiana native. Okay. Wow. I think Oliveira's going to show the world that he's no joke. People still don't believe in him.
He's so well-rounded now.
He hasn't lost in 4 years. Think about that. That's insane.
Absolutely. So we will have a fight companion for that. Make sure you come and watch that if you're interested.
Oh, you guys are doing fight companions for the UFC now?
Oh no, I meant a what's it called? Recap.
Okay.
I'm landing in London on like the 10th.
Okay.
That's a week today.
So, yeah. I was planning to go after the UFC, but they've changed the regulations a bit, so you've got to get a test. You've got to isolate for a couple of days. So, yeah. So that should be fun. Yeah.
All the travel stuff is getting difficult again. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, man.
The omnibus variant just, ripping shit up.
I called it the
We're talking
omniverse.
about the
I called
variant
the
that only the
omniverse earlier in
We're
an
talking about
interview.
the variant that only the vaccinated have tested for, so positive for so far.
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever.
No one unvaccinated has tested positive for it yet. Funny that.
The omnibus,
It's almost as if it's a pandemic of the vaccinated now.
almost.
But not quite.
Come on, let's not go down that road.
Yeah.
I haven't said
Quickly,
anything.
talk about
I'm-
Buchecha.
Yes, Buchecha.
He's vaccinated.
Yeah.
Hey, what does Buchecha mean if you translate it? Do you guys know?
I don't know
idea.
actually.
Yeah,
It
I don't know
means,
either. I know that's his nickname,
hard
right?
head, soft ass.
Yeah.
Percy's asking, should one send Kevin Lee after being released by UFC?
I think
Percy,
so.
I wrote a column on this. Go check it out on SCMP, South China Morning Post, scmp.com/MMA. I gave my thoughts on that. I think, yes, he would be a great fit in one because he struggled to make lightweight in UFC. He was perhaps a little bit too small for welterweight there as well. I think he'd be perfect for the division there. And so many fun fights. You've got Eddie Alvarez. Yeah, that would be great. There's so many good lightweights. We're going to see two of them tonight. We're going to see Dagi against Big Timothy Nasty Yugen. Okay.
Man.
Buchecha means
got Sage
Buchecha
Northcutt
against-
in the lightweight division
yeah.
as well now.
I've done some research. Buchecha means cheek, like cheeks, because
Oh,
when he
big
started
cheeks.
training, he was a
Yeah.
little overweight and he had
Oh, yeah, I remember
puffy
reading that before
cheeks.
now, yeah.
Yeah. So you weren't far off with the soft ass thing if we're talking about the southern
Yeah.
cheeks.
Soft cheeks.
Hard head, soft cheeks.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
know, Buchecha is considered like one of the greatest like grapplers and accomplished grapplers of all time, dude. Like
particularly
beyond
among the
Damian
big
Maia.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
beyond
way
Damian Maia,
ahead,
beyond
way
all
ahead
those
of Damian
guys.
Maia.
Which is saying something.
Yo,
And-
what
and-
does Oliver Cost put on his head? That looks like he has the sun on there. What's going on?
Coast. Okay.
Do you think there's any chance that Kevin Lee goes to one?
Well,
No.
like Michael says here, not a great look for one signing cast-offs.
Yeah,
But I
he's
think
not really
it's
a
not a
cast-off.
cast-off. Yeah.
Because he's too good to be a cast-off. It's a silly move by UFC releasing him, and probably
Why-
more political than fight-wise.
Why do everybody call fighters that leave the UFC or get cut a cast off? Like why? Why are they not calling people that leave Bellator a cast off or one championship? It doesn't make any sense, right? It's just like they don't want him anymore. You know what I mean? Like the UFC, if you notice, like their business model has changed since they were bought out, right? It's completely different from what it was when the Fertitas was running it.
Mm.
You know,
I'm
like
hyped for
Impa
this, man.
Kasanganay got cut, I think.
Yeah, he did. Ji
I'm
Won
He's
Kang was
not
looking like,
playing.
oh man, take down
Straight away.
Buchecha.
How far ahead
yeah.
are you? I'm 434.
I'm at 402.
Okay.
And
And this is
All
the
right, then
biggest
it's all
gap
over.
we've ever had.
Buchecha is about to do whatever he wants, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I just
Damn,
pressed
that
live,
the
and I'm
takedown
now
was
at
easy.
358. Leon, try
Yeah.
that. Leon,
Still not
can
as
you
live as me.
do that?
350. I've
I'm
jumped ahead, yeah, but
343.
it did mean I missed the
Yeah.
takedown.
I'm
Buchecha's got him
339.
trapped against the cage here. And-
Yeah. He's not really trying to go for the submission. He's trying to like
More ground and
punch
I think
pound.
he's trying to, yeah.
But Kang, he's good because he's against the fence, so he could try to get up.
Oh,
using
he's taking the
fence.
back. He's taking the back.
Oh, immediately.
Uh-oh.
Title shot
Going for
coming.
the neck. He's
Oh.
chasing the neck.
Oh, he's
Oh,
so
man.
strong, dude.
Yes,
Man's
so
just
strong.
gonna-
You can tell how
he's got
heavy
the
he is
back.
here.
Yeah.
This was a
So
tough
strong.
matchup for Kang Ji
Kang-
Won, who
Kang is-
you could have
oh,
argued
man.
deserved the next title shot.
Change the camera
Yeah.
angle. He's got his back. He's got the neck.
Yeah. It's,
Dude
it's
just
almost
looks
we're
like
like getting
he's-
flashbacks
oh,
of like Ong Lao
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the Ritter.
The Ritter.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That'll be a good
it's
fight,
like a
huh?
face crank. It's like a neck crank here. He's gonna tear his head off.
Oh God, yes. See, the smart money was
There
on
it is.
Buchecha.
That's over.
It's over.
Can't
Beautiful.
get out, dude.
Man, he made that look really, really easy. That's
Oh,
There's nobody.
that's a
There's
tap.
nobody in Korea that you can train with at the level of jiu-jitsu.
Honestly, and I don't think
Buchecha.
there's anyone in
Well
one
done.
championship that is going to be on his level or anywhere near his level on the mat.
Gordon
except maybe-
Ryan
yeah, if he actually does
fights.
MMA, we'll see.
What about Andre
Yeah.
Galvao signing with one championship? We never talked about that. That's the trip,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I don't even know what weight class he's going to fight in.
Heavyweight. Jeez.
Heavyweight.
Well, he's like 5'9" and like 280 pounds. So like,
Exactly.
I mean, not
dude.
actually. I'm exaggerating, but he's huge.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
That really, yeah, okay. All right.
That WADA testing must work.
Oh yeah.
It's probably Zuwada testing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a tough matchup with Kang Ji Won, who like
Yeah,
you
of
could have
course.
argued he deserved the next title shot ahead of
Well,
Anatoly.
By looking at this, he didn't deserve the next title shot. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but then
the
like
dude
Tom
that had
said,
only one
this
fight.
could happen in every Buchecha fight potentially.
Exactly.
Although saying
think,
that if he fights a wrestler like Arjun
I say
Bula,
Buchecha is the champion in 2022.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I think
He's gonna beat Tom's
Anatoly will
Canadian
beat-
buddy.
Exactly.
Arjan, maybe. I don't know, Tom. What do you think?
That's going to be a good one. I think Arjun, the wrestling in that fight is going to make that interesting. And Arjun, I would say, has a slight edge in the striking. But that's a good one, man. Wrestler versus jiu-jitsu.
I think Arjun's going to lose to Anatoly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Anatoly. I have to see more from him, I think, before I make any.
He does look good in this.
He definitely looks good, but I mean, it's easy to look good at heavyweight, right? You win like 2 fights by knockout, you look unstoppable. But
Well, I can guarantee you, I wouldn't make it look easy at heavyweight. I
That's
don't
probably
trouble
because
making
none
it
of us
look
are heavyweights.
easy in the women's atomweight division.
sorry.
But Anatoly, he's a wrestler too, though. Just
Yeah,
because he's knocking out dudes,
Right,
he's actually a wrestler,
He's
right?
got
So,
he's Russian.
Yeah, and Arjun
so
hasn't
he's
really
expected-
shown that power yet.
no, he hasn't.
Maybe he
Right.
has it. Maybe he's saving it.
Maybe. He's saving it. It's like it's in the bank.
Yeah, it's a trump card, special
doesn't want to
occasion.
waste it.
Yeah.
Is anyone listening to this post-fight interview?
Now I'm waiting for Nick's rundown on it.
Let's see. They're asking who he wants to fight.
Well, it's got to be. I'd say give him the title shot. Give him the winner of Anatoly versus Arjun. He may want one more fight before that, as he's only had about 4 minutes of action now.
Yeah, and that's kind of despite all of his accolades in submission grappling. I mean, it's a bit of a tough sell, a title challenger with a 2-0 record. That's not a lot of experience in MMA.
And
To
we
be
want to
fighting
see
for a
his
major
striking
title.
tested a bit. We want to see someone who can keep the fight on the feet a little bit and test him there.
Yeah.
But I agree with Tom. I think he's going to be all right on the feet. I think from his training, and he said in an interview I read this week that he doesn't just want to rely on his BJJ. He wants to be a well-rounded fighter.
He may have like the know-how technically on the feet. He may have like technically sound striking, but then that can all go out the window if he gets into like a real slugfest with somebody, or somebody starts landing on him. The striking technique may just disappear. So I feel like he needs some actual experience fighting somebody on the feet.
So I love the Gary Tonin approach, the way he went outside of his comfort zone and he tried to keep fights on the feet to put himself in that position. So later on down the road, he's got that in his bag.
Mind you, that's a little less risky fighting at featherweight than it is at heavyweight. It's Buchecha is dealing with a whole different bag.
That's a sexy
Nick,
card, isn't it? Next week.
What's up with the like press conference you did with Team Lakai? That was that was a heavy handle right there, right?
Well, I said, hey, could I have the Team Lakai guys? Thinking I would get them 1-on-1 each, And then they're like, all right, here they all are. What? It was like a fucking Zoom party. I loved it. It was fun, though. Yeah, those guys are funny.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah. I like
it was
those
just funny. It was just funny that like looking at you with like all the Team Lakai, just like 7 other guys. It's like, who do you ask first, or who do you ask
I
second?
know. I
Like,
was just like, what the hell should I
So
do?
did you have questions kind of prepared for 6 different interviews? And
Yeah,
then you just had to
no,
like pick the
I
best
was, like,
ones from.
scrolling through my questions, like, oh shit. I
Oh
was trying to
man.
make some kind of segue in between each thing.
I like the way you
hopefully it came off.
mainly. It seemed like to me you mainly asked Danny the most questions. Who's got the least confident English out of all of them?
Yeah, I forgot. It's been a while since I interviewed Danny. To be honest, like Kevin, Kevin, I'm scared of Kevin a little bit. He's like so intense.
He is, but then he's got good humour as well. I mean, I've done a great interview with him, and I got him and Joshua doing it
Yeah,
in
I remember
Dutch
that. That was cool.
in Manila.
Janlo seems quite friendly.
Yeah, he's really
See how he goes.
And Danny's really nice. He just doesn't have the same confidence in his English as the other guys.
I wonder
And
why
I can really
Shannon doesn't
sympathise
fight.
as I'm trying to learn in the
Why
house
isn't
here.
Shannon fighting? Right, like he lives in Thailand. He could fly over. It's like less than an hour. Why
One
is he not
Shin.
fighting? Yeah, one Shin.
What about him?
Why is he not
He hasn't
fighting?
been fighting.
Well, you could say that about 100 fighters in one championship.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are they doing with all these guys?
Who knows? I mean, what can they do when they're only doing like 6 fight cards and like 2 a month? It's like 12 fights a month.
It's like you should let them go, man. Like, why would
We
you?
were talking about this last time, wasn't it? It's a tricky situation where one have actually said, I know here in Indonesia, they will let fighters go and fight in one pride, like 1 or 2 one-off fights, but one pride aren't keen on anyone going in there that doesn't sign with them, like on a full contract.
Yeah,
And
that's
there might be similar with other promotions. But it's good that one are willing to do that, because I know one have been quite strict to their contracts in the past, but obviously we're living in crazy times right now, and it's good that they've been try to give some of their fighters a little bit of leeway where possible.
Yeah, Cedric was asking this question a couple times in the comments there. The event's already started. 3 fights in, mate.
With 2 fights in, buddy.
Yeah.
Cedric. We're talking about the fights as they go.
You need to get tuned into the BR app. I think that's where it is in the States.
Yeah, we're in the final round of the main event.
Yeah, Onlaw's about to fight.
And Arjun.
Yeah. Oh, I wish. My dude.
This weekend is a pretty good weekend of fights, man.
Report,
tonight,
Cedric.
Huge
tomorrow
night,
morning, you got Bellator, and then Sunday or Saturday night for you guys, you got the UFC. That's a
I can't wait for the
card
UFC
too.
co-main event.
Yeah, co-main and main, both those fights are good.
Yeah.
Horiguchi's back too.
Rick can't find Leon on Insta. Leon, what's your Instagram handle?
I don't have a personal one. I just have the Asian Persuasion MMA one.
Oh, there's a personal one. It's just tucked away somewhere where we can't find it.
Yeah.
Actually, I do, but I haven't gone on it for about 5 years.
It's all just questionable towel placement pics.
Yeah.
Oh, can we see this dance yet?
Let's find it. Rick, you want to go to Asian Persuasion MMA on Instagram? That's where Leon does all of his posting.
And I bet. How can he watch it? What did he say? Wherever you
Cedric,
are on YouTube, and if it's not in your country, just use a VPN.
Cedric is US, so Bleacher Report app, right?
Bleacher Report.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
YouTube VPN.
Yeah, that'll do it for you. Okay. When will the Ritu Stamp match start? Ask Indian Cinema. It will be in about 45 minutes, maybe.
Got 2 fights, about 45 minutes.
Fights. Yeah, it depends.
I love how quick these one cards go.
Yeah.
We've got Dagi versus Yukinek. That could be over in 2 minutes. And then we've got a kickboxing fight, which is only 3 times 3 minutes. So it could be just around the corner.
Yeah. This is this could be over quick.
I'd say 45 minutes is a pretty good estimate.
Oh man.
Man, I can't wait for this fight. This fight, I mean, this card's so stacked. This fight wasn't even on the poster. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
2 top 5 guys in the most stacked division in one championship MMA division, and 2 guys that are so entertaining to watch. They couldn't make it on the poster. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't even know he was from Turkey.
He's from
He's from
Dagestan.
Dagestan,
He just
but
lives
he's-
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the clues in the nickname.
Yeah, true. Good point. You can start going by Turkey.
Turk.
Quick reminder, if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We are SCMP MMA. Also, please go follow these other three gentlemen here on Twitter, wherever they are. That's the handles. Tom Tay MMA, Leon _AP MMA, and JHK MMA. And check out the All-Star Sport and Asian Persuasion MMA. These boys, Leon and JHK, are cooking up a lot of good stuff. We're about to go, though. Dagi against Big Tim Nasty. I can't wait, guys. This is going to be such a huge fight.
All right, yeah, let's get some predictions in.
What did I pick? I can't remember.
I was bold enough to
went
actually
Dagi.
predict a method on
Okay,
this fight. I went
you've
Dagi.
gone bold
Alright.
enough to predict to go for the outcome every fight. haven't
Yeah.
you?
I did
It
it
doesn't
on like
mess
maybe
about.
Be
half
bold
of them.
right now, Leon. Who do you have, and what is the outcome?
I've gone Dagi. I think the obvious prediction is a knockout, but I can see this going the decision. I can see it going all the way. I think they might cancel each other out a little bit. But
I just think
will-
Dagi, having not fought in so long, like this is the
Yeah,
kind of guy
having
who
fought
he was ending
in
his
over 2
fights
years.
in like 30, 40 seconds before. I feel like he's gonna have a lot of pent up energy here and just gonna come out and like completely wipe him out.
And he was disappointed in his last performance at Christian Lee, where he was pretty ill before the fight. So he didn't really have anything in the gas tank that fight.
What's meningitis? That's what he had, right?
He didn't actually say. When I interviewed him,
No, he
obviously,
did. He said he had
to me, when I
meningitis.
spoke to him before the fight, he just said he was in bed ill until a couple of days ago.
Yes, but he mentioned like leading up to this fight that he had meningitis
It was meningitis,
before the
was it?
fight.
Yeah.
What is
I
that?
don't know if he knew that at the time, because when I spoke to him before
Come on, doctor.
Christian Lee fight, he just said he'd
Dr.
been in
Jennings.
bed.
Paging Dr. Jennings. Paging Dr. Jennings. Meningitis. What
Uh,
is
Because
Percy-
I'd love to see that fight run back, because Christian Lee took it on late notice. Dagi had been ill. I'd love to see them go back at it 100%.
Don't make excuses for Christian Lee.
Meningitis is an inflammation of the protective membranes covering the brain and spinal cord.
What?
I think
No.
it's not as bad as it sounds, maybe. I think
Damn,
it's
still
fairly
fun.
common. Yeah.
Angela Lee, did Angela Lee have meningitis before she fought Estella Nunes? She was really ill before that fight. Was that glandular fever? I get mixed up, but I think she might have had
What's up with
meningitis.
Estela Nunez coming out and with the accusations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Nick spoke to Rich Franklin about that. That was a good interview.
Big Rich. Percy, it's not Lenny Hart. It's an impersonator.
Nora is her name.
Yeah.
Nor
basically
the
it is an
Explorer.
impersonator.
Nora the Explorer. A lot of chat here. Michael Owen says Angela had pneumonia.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Michael was also saying that, explaining his cast-off comment for Kevin Lee. 2-5 in his last 7 with 2 missed weights and 1 positive
But
test.
look who they've been
He's a cast-off.
against. Like he said in the interview, he's fought the best of the best. He could have taken an easier route. He's tried to go up to welterweight where he was a bit too small. And yeah, I mean, 2-5, you can't really defend that. Isn't great, but I think you've got to take into consideration a little bit who his opponents have been.
I do get
And
what
he
Michael's
fought for the
saying, though,
title
like,
too.
He was literally cast off. Like they let him go. This wasn't a situation
Because of
where
Francis.
the contract ended
Because of
and
his
he-
manager.
I think
and
it
they
was
pro-
good
yeah.
in France. Yeah.
But
he wouldn't
wa-
have been sort of just
whatever the
just-
case, he was let go.
He
the
Had to
optics of
jump
signing
on
a
the
guy-
grenade.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I get what Michael's saying. The optics of signing a guy who is basically just abandoned by another promotion is
I
not,
agree.
whatever the reason.
To
Yeah,
a certain extent, Gripson fighting someone who's been released in 2-5 isn't a great look, but there are exceptions, and not everything's as black and white as it looks as it looks on paper. I think
Yeah, I mean, Kevin
Lee's
Lee's
a great
great.
signing,
yeah.
has potential, and I think he'd mix in one championship brilliantly.
No, he's not.
I like
He's
him.
gonna
He
sign with
talks well.
Triad.
Yeah, our PFL.
It
I can see
depends.
the
He's saying
Triad.
he's going to go where
Triad
they offer him the
combat.
most money. It depends how much one
Kevin Lee
offering an
versus
opponent.
Mike Perry, triad combat. That's what's gonna happen. I'm telling you right now.
I can actually see that happening, and I'll watch and I'll
I'll
feel
watch
gross
it.
about it. Yeah,
The thing as well
Man,
is,
that-
remember,
that's- that
Buchecha was
triad-
supposed to fight Kang Ji Won. I think in both of their debuts, they're supposed to face each other, weren't they?
yeah, they were.
Uh-oh, Tim Nasty looks like he just woke up from sleeping. Do you see his eyes?
Man,
how-
I interviewed
Look,
Jared Brooks yesterday, and he told me that before that fight with Lito, he was sleeping like right before the fight, and they woke him up to go fight. Like, wake up, it's time to go. Like, and that was, yeah.
Yeah, so Leon, you said Dagi by decision. I say Dagi by knockout. What do you got?
oh no,
Tom,
see,
what did you pick?
I think
Dagi
knockout
by
Don't
makes
go
a lot
back
of
on your
option,
pick,
but
Leon. Tom, let's go. What you got?
I didn't pick an outcome because I don't know. But
Oh, he's gonna pick
I
an
don't
outcome
know
with this.
either. We don't know. Nobody knows. But we're just saying.
I know that. But what I mean is, I'm not confident enough to say not, because I think the obvious answer is it's going to be a
Oh
knockout
man, they're
finish.
swinging like crazy.
But-
This is gonna be nuts.
Oh, shit.
But this could go.
They're going.
This could be.
Oh,
This could be a Gaethje
man.
Chandler with a bit of wrestling thrown in.
It could be. It
That's
could
No,
be.
fun.
they're the hammers.
I just
dude.
don't think Tim Nasty has the chin of oh man, he just
doesn't.
landed though. That right hand. Oh, well,
Yeah.
Dagi is fighting like not. I'm gonna.
Not smart.
I was gonna be very harsh there. Yeah, he's not he's fighting very hard.
Not smart. That right hand is coming through.
oh,
Man, and he's
Oh man, he's
Yeah.
got his chin up.
yeah, the right hand is there all day for Nasty right now.
Tim Nasty's walking him down, man. Look at him. Fearless.
He looks massive as well, doesn't
Oh,
he?
the uppercut from Dagi though, man.
Oh.
Dagi might have a bit too much faith in his power, I think.
Oh, nice. Yeah, these guys are out here to kill each other.
oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
he dropped him. He dropped him. And Dagi shoots for the takedown. He didn't like that.
Thing is, though, Dagi's got. You can't blame him if he's got confidence power. He looks
Oh.
amazing.
Yeah.
They've got 2 losses. One,
Yeah, he
one
ran
was,
into the
shit.
punch.
One was a disqualification loss, and the other one was Christian Lee.
Mhm.
Tim Nasty, you remember when he broke his leg and fought one round with a broken leg?
I just watched that
Yeah.
fight today.
That's
He's
crazy.
insane, man.
Finished
Yeah.
the round.
Oh, they're already bleeding. Someone's bleeding. I think it
Yeah,
must be
Doggy's
Dagi.
bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dripping. It's not even just
Yeah.
bleeding. He's dripping. Looking like a Thai waterfall.
I
Oh.
like that.
Yeah, Dagi, I think he finished his camp at AKA Thailand. I think he was there
They
with
just
Murad
broke it.
Gafurov.
The ref just separated them, and it seems like Tim Nasty took a low blow. He's
Yeah, he took a low blow. And Doggy's cut, like his nose is bleeding. Yeah, his nose is
Dougie's
look
nose
like he's broke.
or Timmy's.
See, Dagi
Timmy's
came
little-
out like I thought he would. Like he was just so excited to start swinging. Oh, that was a real clean shot to the gonads there. That was not good.
A little elephantitis, right?
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Hey.
a clean shot.
Well, look, while we've got a pause in the action, please give us a like on this video, everyone, and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. Follow us here and go download Fanatics, Fantasy MMA if you haven't already. Make your picks. You can still make your picks for the rest of the card, for the main event. But yeah, we've got a nut shot here in the first round between Big Tim Nasty and Dagi. And Daggy's nose is spraying blood everywhere.
I don't
This
even
is
know how to say
crazy.
his name, to be honest with you. I just know him as Dagi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier.
I saw that on the One Championship website, they've just started calling him Dagi instead of using his first name.
Yeah.
Like they've just shortened it to Dagi, or however you say his last name.
Arslan
Okay.
Aliyev.
Yeah.
Damn, Nick is good at that.
TC asking who won. I'm putting all the results, TC, in this yellow ticker at the bottom here. We'll keep
Oh,
you
man.
up to date.
Right back to it. Tim Nasty's going to knock him out, man. Dagi's getting hit over and over again.
Oh, does this get out of the first round, guys?
Oh man.
It already is.
Yeah,
Is it?
he's clipping him with that left hook. Like Tim Nasty's left hook.
No,
man.
no, it's not out of the first round. I'm kidding.
You that far ahead of me?
No, I'm joking.
All right.
I
That
don't
left
know
hook
if it
dropped
will.
him earlier.
That
Now he's gonna do
Canadian
it.
humor.
Oh, you didn't see the knockout, Nick?
If there was a knockout, John would have made a noise already.
Yeah, he's always making noises.
I'll never forget the DJ. Oh! I'm like, what? Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll make the noise, but I won't say what it is.
Yeah.
Man, this is gonna get sloppy fast. I think at this rate, it already is.
It's actually not a bad fight though. They're
Yeah,
swinging. It's a fan friendly one.
Yeah. But it's obvious that Tim Nasty is like the more technical striker.
Yeah, and he's more power too in his strikes too.
I don't know who has more power. Oh man, he just got tagged. Oh man, Dagi's got him hurt. Oh my god, this is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Dagi's doing this thing when he's throwing the left hand. His chin is just like
Oh,
at.
Dagi.
Oh
Right hand,
man,
the
it's
left
over.
hook.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh man, what is he doing?
He's
Shooting for
swarming.
tying up now. And now
Oh.
Tim Nasty's bleeding like crazy too.
Oh, the knee, the left hook.
Literal bloodbath.
Why is he clinching? Oh, he got a bad cut under
that's-
his eye.
Oh my god, he's
Yeah,
just
you guys are
dripping
watching on a
blood.
bit of a lag here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's leaking like a.
I'm at
You
1
know.
minute now.
Yeah, I'm at 45 seconds here.
Jesus Christ.
All right, separation end the round here. Oh man, Dagi's just not giving him a break here.
Tim is leaking.
Yes.
Dagi's
This
just
fight is-
throwing this long left hand all day too, and it keeps landing.
Yeah, keeps landing.
This is
Oh my God,
a
they're both-
beautiful first round.
Yeah, this is a bloodbath too, man. You guys are covered.
Oh,
They look like they're fighting with swords or something.
yeah.
I know. Sword fighting.
Only in Russia.
The ref is gonna check him his cuts, huh?
All right.
Dagi
we got a little
looks
cut
like he's
stoppage
blowing his
here.
nose.
He doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, Cowboy told us that's not a good idea.
Cowboy knew that when he done that.
Yeah. I think that's old knowledge.
No, that was what's his name? Remember Eddie Alvarez? When
Did he do it
that?
too?
Yeah, and his eye just blew up.
Yeah.
Dagi's
All right.
taking an opportunity here to catch his breath.
What's happening? Say clearly says us Nikola Tesla. Well, we got a
Nikola
little
Tesla.
stoppage here.
This is the second stoppage of the round.
Yeah, Dagi.
Yeah.
Nasty Yukin is getting a cut checked. He's leaking blood everywhere. Dagi has also blown his nose. It's been a war in the first round. Think of Chandler Gaethje if you put it a big Russian against a big Dagestani dude. Oh my goodness.
And they're both Russians, really, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess.
Rushing around the circle.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that was a.
This
that was
has
a
been
fun
the
round.
longest round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in a while.
those breaks. Oh
Yeah.
man, these highlights are crazy.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Don't
fight.
give me your Canadian highlights.
Yeah, we do it different over here.
Yeah. Ah, Rick's followed me on Instagram. Thank you, Rick.
Pretty Ricky.
But Rick, you should also follow SCMP MMA on Instagram.
I have to say, I'm really surprised both of those guys are still standing after that round. There was some clean impacts there, and they both took them.
I'm not unhappy about it.
No, that's a great thing.
Yeah. Let's have a second round. All right, Rick. Rick's give me the follow. I'm going to follow Rick. There we go.
Who's Rick?
Oh, shit. All right.
Nick likes what he sees.
Well, that's my personal Instagram account. I don't really post anything on there, Rick. So, What a crazy round with 2 stoppages, says Aishin. Yes, this fight is stupid, says Michael. Agreed. One is Stamp versus Ritu, says Lexter. In about an hour, out of like half an hour. I don't know.
This fight is stupid.
Oh, down goes Tim Nasty.
No.
Oh man.
Already.
Oh my God, they're swinging. This is crazy. The Dagi keeps tying up when he's got him hurt.
Oh! Oh, dude.
Madness.
Hey, Tim's chin is not his good. His good is good, man. Tim's chin. Yeah, why is he taking him down, man? Like,
Yeah, I don't know what the move is here for
Weird.
Dagi.
he's trying to just ground and pound him or what?
Well, it looks like he's trying to pass guard now. I don't know what his plan is. Maybe he wants a submission.
Maybe it's a submission, yeah.
What the heck?
I just think they're going to get back up.
He emptied the tank a little bit there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't call either of these guys cardio machines either. So this could get this could
Dude,
get
they have
dicey in the
blood
third.
all over the cage. Jesus.
Oh man, Dagi's ground and pound is nasty. This is one of the bloodier fights I've seen in one in a while, I have to say.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah. It's
He'll be busy trying to clean up the circle between these fights.
smearing
Yeah,
it.
half-hour intermission while they steam clean the circle and get rid of all this blood.
When you're there,
It's
they
like-
sometimes come out with a Hoover in the cage.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they literally. They've got Hoover, and sometimes they go in there between fights and Hoover the mat.
Dagi's just having his way with Nastyukin on the mat here.
Yeah, they're literally painting the canvas.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, that low blow, that was kind of the turning point of this fight, wasn't it, really? Nastyukin kind of lost his momentum at that point.
Dwayne, this is a mixed martial arts bout. Usually two guys will enter the cage and
I think Dwayne knows.
I know, I'm kidding.
And 4 male individuals in 4 different locations talking about 2 men
That's
fighting
what Dwayne's
in a bloody
watching, yeah.
cage.
Everyone's
Man,
asking
yeah.
about Ritu.
She has
Ritu's not fought
fought.
yet, guys. Don't worry. We'll tell you what happens when it happens.
I mean, it's
Have we
clear
got
that
another
that's
nut
the
Oh, the
people's main
cut.
event.
Oh, could they stop this?
It doesn't look like it's like a stop-worthy cut, but we know one doesn't like cuts very much.
I don't think that was bad now.
Yeah, it's a cut under the eye, like it's literally on the side of his face. I don't really see why they would stop it for that.
That looks pretty nasty, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cool scar. It's gonna look like you got in a fight with a bear or something. I mean, he pretty much has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice. I like that they go back to the same position.
Yeah.
That's what fucked Lito last week.
Dagi's
Jared just
trying to-
literally
trying
took
to
it
take his
down
pants
from
off.
there. Yeah.
Tim Nasty back to the feet. Back to the feet, looking right at the ref like he's not having a good time. Worrying body language from Tim.
Timmy.
Oh man, Dagi is just taking complete control of this fight right now. This is turning into a beatdown.
Oh man.
Oh, slam.
Man, look at
Suplex.
Tim Nasty's
City,
face
bitch.
when you guys catch
Oh.
up to the rest of the world and you're
To Canada.
you're watching. Yeah,
Oh,
look at Tim
no,
Nasty's
yeah,
face,
Jesus
man.
Christ,
He's
yeah.
not having a good time in there, man.
He's not.
Looking at the ref like he wants to be saved. Oh, there goes a mouthpiece. Whose is that?
That's the refs.
I think that might have been Dagi's mouthpiece. I'm not sure.
Right.
It was.
Again, more people asking. Ritu hasn't fought yet.
You could put that in the ticker, Nick. Hashtag Ritu hasn't fought yet.
Mouthpiece in.
Oh, it's Tim Nasty's mouthpiece, huh?
And now they reset. God,
I don't-
Tim's face is messed
Man,
up.
it
I'm
is
thinking-
bloody, dude.
I'm thinking Dagi's going to finish it this round. If he stops, I don't know what he's doing with the wrestling here. Like he could end this at any moment.
Tim's face is just jacked.
Just enjoying it, Tommy.
Man.
I guess so. Yeah, it's been a while since he's done this.
He's like he looks like the guy from Silence of the Lambs.
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, he's like. I think there's gonna be a 3rd round finish, right? It's gotta be.
It seems like it, man.
Yeah.
It seems like Tim Nasty's not in this fight anymore.
Nah.
He's tough though. I think that's
Yeah.
why I thought it could go. Could go.
Hey,
distance
I say
because
give Dagi a
both these
title
guys are
shot,
tough.
man. I say give him a title shot.
I think Christian Lee's got to get a title shot first.
Well, Christian
Yeah,
Lee's got,
but
yeah,
Christian's-
and you've also got Shinya Oki right in there. Shinya
That's
Oki
right.
and Dagi, for me, are the top 2 contenders outside.
That'd
I
be a
don't
fun
want to see
fight.
that.
Christian
I don't want to
and-
see that.
I did.
I don't want to see Shinya's beautiful face get made ugly.
Shinya
like
wants
this.
to fight Sexyama.
Yeah, that's got to happen.
He's not really bothered about the title, I don't think.
Nah, he don't care.
Tim looks like Voldemort, says Vibav. I feel bad for this man, says Wayne.
Are we gonna get a competition committee
Migs in the house. What's
with
that?
the suplex
A competition.
competition committee
Oh,
overturning
we're
the
gonna.
fight?
Oh,
I
yeah,
think it's
right.
you can't slam on the head.
Or neck. You can suplex, but not on the head or
Yeah.
neck.
And that's why I think Tim Nasty was like, "What's up, dude? Ref."
Man, his face is
Migs
just a
in
mess
the
right now.
house. What's up, Migs? Good to see you.
Yeah, this is the bloodiest fight I think I've ever seen in one championship.
Yeah, it's up there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's been-
certain people will be squirming in their seats in one championship higher
No,
up.
they don't
Luckily, there's
care
nobody
anymore.
there.
Oh, I there's a few who still
Oh man,
get upset by the slightest things. I got Chevello banned. He's no longer allowed to speak to media after his interview with Leon and myself.
Why? Because he said that
Really?
Ritu was gonna win.
He said he didn't like that Ritu and Stamp were being so like gushing and fawning over Angela when she came on to interview her.
is he
They're
really
too
not allowed to
respectful.
do press
Yeah.
anymore?
Yeah.
Wow,
What?
crazy.
I said that's
oh man,
bullshit.
Tim's hurt. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's over. It's over.
Is it over?
JHK called it. Yeah, sorry to spoil it, Nick. Man,
Whoa.
that was sizzling. That was a good one.
Oh, he's down. He's
Oh,
out.
stanky leg!
Stuck here.
Stanky leg! I told you, Leon. You owe me 20 push-ups.
I said it's
Leon's
most likely
frozen
going to end in
again.
knockout.
Yeah, Leon's frozen. He was so amazed by that knockout. He just froze
Yeah.
in place.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Late call by the ref. I agree with that.
But you're like frozen, like in a cool position, so it's all good.
Oh, he's
Oh,
back.
now you're back to normal. I hate it.
The hostage is back.
The hostage.
Oh man, that was bad, stanky leg there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah, he was. Man, that's a tough L for Tim Nasty. That one's gonna sting for a while. I think. He
For
got
me-
the
I
say
shit kicked out of
I
him.
say you do the Eddie Alvarez rematch.
They
Yeah,
never
that's
fought.
kind of a cool idea.
Oh, what with
Nasty,
Tim?
Nasty Yukon.
For Timmy.
Oh, I think you were Dagi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not so appealing for Nasty Yukon though. Once you've beaten someone pretty quickly, it's very difficult to better it.
But there was some people thought that was kind of fluky, that fight, and Eddie obviously he got his eye like kind of ripped up too, which I think was part of it.
By Nasty Yukon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it wasn't like a clean one punch knockout. Like there was some controversy because Eddie said afterwards his eye got cut by the glove or something.
Well, no, his eyelids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Eddie
That's
seems like
fine.
he has an excuse or something to say every time he loses, though. Don't you think
Yeah.
so? Like it's
Yeah.
been like that the whole time. So I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Man, one way or the other, the one lightweight division is so good right now, man. It's
Yeah.
It's been stacked for a while. It's been ones.
but it's like I feel like it's
MMA
like
division.
right now the top 4 or 5 guys. That's so competitive, man. Christian, Okurayun, Dagi. I mean, it's looking good up at the
Yeah.
top right now.
Look at
Man,
the
Tim
guys that-
Nasty is messed up. His face is
Yeah,
just.
yeah.
Look at the guys that
Man.
aren't ranked in that division.
Yeah.
That says it all.
hmm
And if you throw Kevin Lee in there,
And Sage Northcutt, we often forget these are.
yeah, Super
one-
Sage.
I'm not sure he's
Sage.
ever going to fight again.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think
he
he's
will.
realized it's easier to make a living selling protein shakes and and supplements on Instagram.
And
I
he's
think we'll
basically
see
a
a fight again.
spokesmodel for one championship,
Yeah.
right? Like he's
I mean,
helping their
why not?
clothes.
Why not do that? You know, it's easier than getting punched in the face.
Well, yeah, but he loves fighting. I think we'll see him fight again.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, Cosmo Alexander rematch.
Yeah, has Cosmo even fought since then?
Nope.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
See, that to me, that when that happens, that always strikes me as such a waste. Like a guy gets a huge win over a former UFC star, a nasty win that like really messed Sage up, and they just, nobody capitalized on the momentum there. They should have given him another huge fight like right after that.
There was a big thing, wasn't
Exactly.
there, about it? And like Nick
There was
spoke to him, and then he signed with Ali.
Yeah,
No, Nick caused all that, I think.
as usual. Yeah.
Nick did the interview with Cosmo.
All right.
Let's see what Dagi
That
says.
was not a good interview.
Nick
did he
just
say?
getting everybody banned.
Yeah, I got Cervello banned. They didn't like that. They didn't like that he was honest,
And
I was thinking the
Bibiano,
same-
like you did the Bibiano interview where he
Yeah,
was just going off on one championship, right? Like never before. Like no.
I've said to
fighter
them
has
though,
ever
I've
done
said
that.
like, look, I'm not gonna dance around. I'm gonna ask questions.
I was
I'm
thinking
gonna-
that. I was thinking that today, these guys, because I was thinking that he agreed with us that Stamp Ritu should have been the main event. So I was just thinking it's cool that he can give his opinion. He doesn't have to worry what one thinks.
Well, I
And
guess
they-
he can't.
Suddenly-
I guess he
can't.
can't, Leon, because
what
why?
I mean.
You guys can't talk to him no more.
Oh well,
Exactly.
I'll get Mitch.
Get him
Mitch or
banned.
Rich. Get everyone banned. All right.
Can Chatri ban himself? What if he talks too
I don't
much?
think
Yeah,
it's
when are we gonna
Chatri,
see?
man.
Chatri's very
when are we
honest
gonna
as
see
well.
you in
No, I don't
Chatri?
think it was Chatri.
It's not Chatri. It's some of the. Yeah, I don't want to say. All right.
There's
Yeah.
a new PR person, right?
No comment.
It's a
But,
great team
what-
of people.
But
Yeah.
when are we gonna see you and Chatri do another sit down?
Yeah, he's
I'm
always really honest
always
in his
up for it,
interviews.
man. But he's a busy bee. He's been in Qatar, I think, doing that
The Apprentice 2?
conference. No, the leadership conference or something.
Wow.
I've been to a couple of his, covering one event. He's in Singapore.
Was that
His
second round,
leadership?
by the way?
Yeah, and a third.
That was third round, I think. Yeah,
Was it TKO or straight up KO?
I'd call that,
That
a
looked like
knockout,
a
but I'm not
KO
sure
to
what they're
me,
gonna call
man.
it. Yeah.
All right, let's call it KO. This is for ticker purposes. There it is.
Mm.
Dagi defeats Big Tim Nasty by third round KO. All right. Well. Here we are.
Speaking of Sage Northcutt, here he is,
His commercials. His sister.
model for hire. Yeah.
Man, they should have put him in that movie Bruised, right? Like, what? They missed out.
Have you guys seen that? All I've seen is
Of
people
course.
just shitting on
I've
it. Was it
seen
any
it.
good?
He was in Mortal Kombat.
Don't
wasn't
waste
he?
your time on that. I just say
Yeah. Yeah. It's
He was
hard to
in the
make good
Mortal
movies about
Kombat
MMA.
film, wasn't he?
I'll be
Sage
back in a
Northcutt?
sec.
it's kind of a brutal movie, like what Halle Berry goes through, her character.
Mm.
But the fight scenes, oh my god, they're just terrible. Like,
Oh,
This is the problem. Every MMA movie, the fight scenes are just insane. Like they play them up too much, and it just doesn't look remotely real.
no, but this
that
one
one-
was the opposite. Like, they just didn't look real. Like, it just looked
Like they look too
Weird.
flashy, or
no, it's just not even like good. You know,
yeah.
like
'Cause-
I was watching Enter the Dragon. That was made in 1973, and that had better fight choreography in it.
Well, the problem with MMA movies is like you have to make the fights good, but you have to also make them look like real MMA fights, right? And in
Yeah.
your normal MMA fight, people aren't throwing like constant spinning back fists and flying knees and stuff, you know?
Well, they didn't have that, but I'm just saying it just didn't look right. It just looked kind of
Right.
odd. And then there was a part in the movie, spoiler alert, where Gabby Garcia.
not gonna watch
You know who Gabby Garcia is, right? She's like 260-pound female fighter. And Halle Berry goes full Lethway on her.
How do you mean?
Let's
Like
just-
headbutts her?
Yes, like 10 times.
In a fight? Like
In a
an-
street fight. Like in a fight
Okay.
in a basement, like parking lot.
Oh,
And
man.
You're like, okay, now that is... And you know she Imanari rolled in the concrete in that same scene. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that sounds really dumb.
Just saying, you know, it's just weird.
I watched.
All right, here comes
I watched the
my new
5
favorite
Rocky
fighter.
films last weekend.
This is Tom's new fave. I got
Yeah,
another Kit
finally.
Kat, by the way, boys.
Kit Kat,
Taking a
Yeah,
break.
yeah.
give
I'm
me a
taking
break. Give me a break.
It's a smaller one, but it'll do.
You can get vegan Kit
Frozen.
Kats now.
I like to freeze my Kit Kats.
Was that just a stick or something? Just a couple of twigs? The vegan
Couple
Kit
of
Kat?
sticks.
Just some bark?
You ever had the Japanese Kit Kats?
Nah.
Yeah, those are crazy, man.
They're called cat
They're like a
kits.
different flavor.
You get like wasabi flavor, and
Oh, wasabi. I couldn't think of anything worse than making chocolate taste like wasabi.
they have worse ones than that.
That is the worst taste in the world.
Wasabi?
Oh,
I like
I
wasabi.
hate it.
Wasabi and soy sauce? That's the bomb, fool.
That's I love that combo. I'd drink that out of a glass, man. Like just fill me up a glass and I'll drink it.
The once or twice I've tried it, I don't even want to imagine what my face did when it because I guess it's like a taste where you either love it or hate it because it's such a strong flavor. And it
You gotta have balance though. You gotta have the
Alright, so
right
next-
percentage.
Next time we're all in the same place, we have to sneak some wasabi into Leon's food.
We
So-
can.
Maybe while we're shooting a podcast or something like this, just so
Yeah.
everyone can enjoy the live reaction.
Wasabi and soy sauce with some salmon. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, man, you're making me hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet.
Good. It's good.
I've
Get a
already had
Kit Kat,
5
Tom.
meals today.
5.
I have 5 or 6 meals every day.
Really?
Young boy.
How are you so thin? It's just all
Because he's
vegetables.
eating trees and bark. What do you think? Come on.
Yeah.
He's eating
Cheese and
roots.
bark. Ha 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 ha.
You know, have you ever heard these jokes before, Leon?
Never.
Exactly. That's why I say it, because he's heard them before.
Come
Yeah.
to Bali and I'll make you can eat like a king as a vegan. You can eat vegan pizza, vegan burgers, vegan Mexican food, vegan Chinese, vegan Indian, vegan everything. Vegan is fake.
Well, that's all
chicken,
twigs
fake-
though.
That sounds
Just
like
twigs with different
cannibalism to
spices.
me.
Trust me, you can't tell the difference in most of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've had some really good vegan food. They
course.
they do a
Of
good
course.
job, man. A lot of it's great.
It's just
Honestly-
too expensive, man. Like, why is it so expensive?
Maybe in
I don't
Korea,
know.
it's not in Bali. I can tell you that right now.
Of course it's not in Bali because the cost of living is low. Come on, Leon. Let's be realistic, right? But
The thing is,
whenever
though,
you go
if
to like
if you
any
made
country,
a Sunday roast, if you're in England, you make a Sunday roast. What's the most expensive part of your meal? The chicken or the meat? Meat's more expensive than vegetables.
That's true.
You can make a
Not
spaghetti
in Hong Kong.
bolognese with like
In Hong Kong, you
Lentils
can
or-
pay like $30 for a cabbage if you go to the wrong place.
do you guys go to
Marks
Sunday
and
roast?
Spencer's. I
I'll
had a
tell you
roast
what, I
last
saw a video
Sunday.
the other day
yeah.
about the monster flats. Is it in Hong Kong?
Monster flats.
Is it in the monster? It's just a massive. It's like looks like something from I don't know.
Cage Warriors?
It's
You mean
like,
Like they're
micro
in
flats,
cages.
no, it's like really old, really scummy looking, really tiny flats. About a billion.
Oh,
of them,
the
all
coffin
stacked on top
flat.
of each other. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's called monster flats or something.
Let me look at it. I'm going to Google that now.
I thought
Did you-
Hong Kong was all like
Yeah, look at this.
beautiful and stunning.
You mean the
John, this
monster
guy's on an
building?
18 fight win streak.
Monster
He's now
building,
0-1.
Okay. All right.
We'll-
23
we'll-
knockouts,
yeah,
51
yeah.
wins. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
going to
this
switch
guy's-
my pick.
So
This
this
guy's
is Tom's
apparently
new
China's
favorite
best
fighter.
striker. Yeah.
Watch him
Yeah,
just get
he's an 18
sparked in
fight
the
win
10
streak.
seconds.
Yeah, that would happen. Usually when I support a fighter, they lose. So can't stand this guy. I hope he loses.
Yo, where's Chris been? Like, we haven't seen him in a while. Has he been doing podcasts with you guys?
Yeah. We were meant to do one on Thursday, but I said I'm too busy. I had to do a bit of work. So Chris will be back. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. I thought he'd be here, but
Wow,
What
they're
are they-
untaping
what are they
his
talking
toes.
about?
They're untaping his toes here for some reason. He has the two toes taped together. This is
What?
weird. I don't know why they're doing that.
what?
Man, you know,
Why
he's
is
like,
toes
damn, why I
taped?
gotta touch his toes?
A lot of guys will tape toes and stuff like that so they don't break them. If they have like
Someone's got
toes.
some scissors there.
Yeah.
I just don't know why they would do that. That's not going to give him. I guess
What's
that
the
maybe would
difference?
increase-
Like if
I
they
always
tape their
think,
ankles to he
how
has
does no one
his
spot this at the back?
ankles
Yeah.
taped too. It's like you're gonna cut that off?
Maybe
Most
they're worried
kickboxers-
about if it's on his
most
toes.
kickboxers
they
They
could-
also
could,
try to have
cut
ankle,
him.
ankle supports on.
Yeah. Well, it was on his toes only though. Like this tape in particular. I know he's on his ankles too, but I think maybe they were worried about the tape being a cut risk. Who knows?
My boy Shu, let's go. Let's
Shu.
do it. Loughborough University, yeah. Let's
Is he
go.
British?
He studies at Loughborough.
No, but
He speaks like perfect English. He speaks better English than most of us.
Oh,
It's,
really?
Yeah. Okay, now they're retaping his ankle. No, they're taking the tape off his ankles too.
Oh my god.
Man, did
Crazy.
no
Why-
one run through this with him? Like, you can't do that. Oh my goodness.
He speaks English, right? It's not like there was any
No, he speaks.
communication.
He speaks like
here
perfect
he
English.
Is. Here he is. Chris Edwards Bailey in the house.
CEB.
CB.
The
Good to
one
see you,
and
Chris.
only.
Hope you're having a good Friday night.
Is he having a Friday roast?
He might be having a roast. Yeah, they're cutting off this tape, man. What the heck is going on?
I've never been to a Sunday roast until like my last trip to Thailand. And then
We had
like,
a roast,
people are like,
roast of Drake here last time.
You're in Thailand, the most amazing Thai food. You have an English dinner.
well, Sunday. You know, like I'm eating Thai food all the time. You know what I mean? So people are like,
Yes,
you
yeah.
should go to a Sunday roast, and I was like, all right, I never been to one. Let's go. Let's
Why
eat
not?
some Sunday
How was
roast.
it?
This
It was
is
all right.
this
It's not
is-
bad.
Did you have Yorkshire puddings?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. It was good. I
They're like
enjoyed
them
it.
spongy things.
I
This is
don't
supposed to
think
be
so.
like one of the most anticipated debuts of one Super Series.
Yeah,
Is it not?
yeah. He's huge in China.
He's a huge
he?
deal in China.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's on an 18-fight
apparently-
win streak.
he's China's best striker. That's what they say.
They reckon he's the best bantamweight kickboxer.
Yeah, he's number one
Planet.
ranked by a couple of sites. Yeah.
I was saying to Nick the other day, obviously we will talk about the featherweight, one Super Series featherweight division, how stacked that is, Muay Thai and kickboxing. Bantamweight's not far off with guys like Nongo, Alaverdi. Obviously,
Bantamweight is
now.
the best weight division across all combat sports. I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Across all.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, bantamweight or lightweight.
Yeah,
I think bantamweight kills it, dude. Like
and
everywhere.
featherweight too. That whole range, like that's just
Yeah.
there's just a lot
don't
of
know, if you look at
talented guys.
Obviously, the one lightweight division, the UFC lightweight division are both stacked.
Mhm.
The thing about these Chinese guys, though, you know, they've won all these fights and stuff in China, but you don't know what the level of competition they have faced.
He was fighting pretty good guys.
Yeah, he's not just been fighting on the local scene in China. Otherwise, he wouldn't have a massive name globally.
I've never even heard of him.
Well, you're about to, man.
You're about to see him.
This is the introduction.
What's his
This
nickname?
is Tank.
Tank.
Yeah.
Oh, Tank. It's
Yeah,
like one of my
but
favorite singers.
If you've read Tom's brilliant preview,
I did see
There's-
Tom's brilliant.
there's
preview.
nothing tank-like about this man anymore.
No,
He's,
Nah, man,
he's not the
he's
Tank.
he's a nerd, man.
He's got like red rubber bands in his hair. That
This
must
is a
mean
tough
something.
fight for both guys. Obviously, this is a tough debut for
I'm
Tank.
thinking my man Tank's gonna make this look pretty easy.
I'm taking Hiroko Lakalaki, whatever his name is.
What?
That was close.
Why you laugh? Why you laugh?
It was close. You got it.
You daft
Yeah.
racist.
What are you talking about? Like, that's not
Oh,
racist.
they're swinging.
I said his name
That
like
was
the
an
way I
Alan
feel like it
Partridge
should be said.
impression for anyone
You
who
daft
knows
racist.
Alan Partridge.
You get Alan
Oh,
Partridge
man.
in
Yo,
South
his
Korea.
legs are massive.
Yeah, they are
Tank's
huge.
legs.
Both of them, yeah, yeah. I mean, there is something kind of tank-like about him here. He's like he's built like one, and he's very like kind of plodding right now. He's like just keeping the center of the
He's a pretty
circle.
aggressive fighter as well. With
Mm-hmm.
Akimoto, he's a bit more steady.
Oh,
He just keeps slipping out of the range of these kicks too, like it's nothing.
yeah. Akimoto with the little combination.
Akimoto is
Combination.
coming off fighting the same guy back to back, winning both unanimous decision. Jing Ling,
Zhang
who's
Chenglong,
who's from China as well, actually.
Ooh, nice.
The tank's warming up.
Yeah, man. He looks a little bit slower,
Like a tank.
or maybe not. Oh man, almost landed the head kick there.
I just
Are
see
you
a
guys-
nut shot coming soon.
What time are you guys looking at here? I'm at like a
1:29.
minute 10.
Oh,
I'm a little
oh,
bit behind.
oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Close round so far.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh man, the push
Nice.
kick. That was one of the best push kicks I've seen. He just sent him flying across the ring with that one.
Oh, nice check.
Oh, he likes the push kick now.
Oh,
He's like, that worked well.
yeah.
Jonathan Haggerty like.
Man, his legs are huge.
Yeah.
Like if he was wearing smaller shorts,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can see
That's
that.
probably why he's wearing such huge shorts, man. He has to wear like, XXL shorts to contain his legs. I wonder what kind of towels he wears.
We still
It's
see
the-
this dance.
yeah.
Well, we should consult Drake on that.
Yeah, he just uses like a big blanket or something for a towel.
Yeah. This is a big winter blanket.
Yeah. All right, that was a close round, but it seems like Tank is doing his thing here.
I love Tank.
Akamoto's hanging in there, though.
Yeah.
You love a Tommy Tank, Nick?
This is just my new favorite. I'm with Tom. I love this guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I interviewed
Nick
him
and I
a few
are
months
on the-
ago, man. I told Tom, you got to speak to this guy. He's amazing. He's just
We're on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
On the band Tank.
He's like a philosopher. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very studious and like
Yeah.
Very confident.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just what a character. You want people like this in the game.
Yeah, you do. Anybody that's going to bring something new, because I feel like kickboxing in one championship is missing that.
You know what? This is a little of a weird take, but he reminds me slightly of Yuri Prohaska in a way.
Oh, he does.
Just he's got some energy about him where he's spiritual and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the approach to fighting that's the same. Yeah,
and he's fighting trees.
I reckon he probably would do
Yeah,
some bizarre shit like, oh, little trip. QJL. Is that his nickname? I'm down with
I
that.
like that. Yeah, yeah.
QJL.
Where'd you see that?
Mitch just said it. QJL. I'm with that. John's gone.
Uh-oh. Oh man, he just sent him tumbling down there. He keeps tripping him. Like just kicking his leg out from under him.
That's what QJL does.
Yeah, man. That's our guy.
That's our guy.
We need to think of like a nickname for the QJL fandom,
Yeah. The Q Club.
Like how Justin Bieber fans are believers,
Yeah.
we gotta think of something for the QJL fans. It'll come to us naturally, I'm
It'll
sure,
come
at
to
some
us.
point.
Yeah. We'll have a think.
Yeah. Any suggestions in the comments? Feel free. Akimoto's just having a hard time here.
Well, Peekaboo, we're all supporting QJL here.
Peekaboo, I think somebody else had another another comment to that end that it was in the Yuya fight, suggesting that the decision was a little shady. I personally don't
think
see
so.
it.
No,
No.
I
Yuya
think Yuya
Wakamatsu?
won that fight. Yeah,
That was clear.
that's clearly for Yuya.
Yeah. I mean, look at
Chris asking if
Young's
Q's just
face.
the SCMP hype job. If you're wondering where I am, I'm in the bunker with Pink Swan. Okay. Well, I think no, I think Q's winning this fight. I think Yuya won that fight, so it's easy.
Yeah.
Q anon, says
QAnon.
Andre.
That's
I'm a
pretty
member.
good.
I'm a member.
Yeah. Is that what we're called now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a
QAnon.
cell.
Fans are QAnon.
Yeah.
We're a
'Cause there's
cell.
not-
We're
there's-
QAnon
I don't
cell.
think
nothing-
anyone else has taken that. So
There's
let's,
nothing anonymous about us, though, is the problem. We're like,
We shout
don't
our
even-
love for Q from the
What
rooftops.
is
Yeah.
QAnon? Please tell me. Is it mean
It's the fan
question
club
anonymous?
of Q Jingliang. It's
Okay.
the QJL
what's
fan
the
club, bro.
anonymous?
Keep this
I
out,
can't
guys.
think.
What the
That's
heck is
pretty
that?
cute.
That's a
Is that
donut.
food?
That's
A
a
donut?
donut.
It looks edible.
Oh my goodness.
That's a donut right there.
Is that
Look
an
at
edible? Literally. Is that laced with drugs?
Yes.
I bet it is.
It's delish.
Delicious. All right.
Q just keeps knocking Akimoto's leg out from under him
Yeah.
every time he throws the kick to the body. He's hitting it almost every time. That's
I
pretty
hate to
slick.
say it, but Q is coming into those rankings when I make my picks next week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how it goes. There's still a round left, Nick. Anything can happen.
Yes. Even if
There
he
are two
loses,
real
then
life
Tom.
superheroes in the one circle. So
Well, they're currently unleashing my greatness.
there's a lot of greatness being unleashed right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if
Yeah,
Q
and
loses, though, I'm bringing him in. I don't
He's
care.
ignited my world with hopes, dreams, and inspiration.
As he should. As he
Yeah.
should.
I'll tell you what, the one bantamweight Muay Thai division is so stacked.
It's
Cowan Chai
unbelievable.
isn't even in the top 5.
I know. I was making my picks the other day, and I was like, "Fucking hell!" Think of some of these guys. In
Q
this
has
division. Yeah.
Q has some W's, some titles in Muay Thai as well, and has also fought in boxing and MMA. So this guy can do it all.
Yeah, he's down on one in
He
MMA, I think.
lost his only MMA fight by submission, but
I will follow him to Mount Doom. Honestly,
Oh man, I would.
He's
Yeah.
very confident he beats Capitan
Yeah,
as well.
he has my sword.
and my axe. That was my
My-
password at uni. My Wi-Fi password was and my axe 21.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Now we know.
in all caps. Yeah, not anymore. So
Couple buddies and I are talking about watching the whole trilogy sometime in the next couple of weeks because it's
yeah.
like I think it's
Can I join?
yeah,
keep it on
virtually.
Zoom or something. Yeah,
I think
let's
it's the 20th anniversary of the first one, or 25th or 30th or something
go.
soon.
Oh, I feel old now.
What are you
Oh,
guys
man, me
talking
too.
about?
Lord of the
The
Rings.
Lord of the Rings
bitch.
movies.
I've never seen
Oh
him.
my god. You know me. I'm not watching that shit.
Oh, come on, man. Too
I've never
cool for
seen
some
them.
LOTR.
No, it's not too cool.
Yeah,
I
too-
just don't
too-
like.
Too
Hey,
busy
if I'm
watching
not gonna
Blues,
watch,
man.
if I'm not gonna watch King of Thrones or Game of Thrones, I'm not
King
gonna
of
watch Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is way better than Game of Thrones, man.
Yeah.
There's no comparison. That's like
No,
comparing QJL to some random schmo on the street. You know, it's
Okay. Lord of the Rings, I watched the first one, not bad. Okay, but I didn't want to watch the sequels. What is it? King of Thrones? Game of Thrones?
King of
Game of
the
Thrones.
Ring.
Okay,
Wow,
King
man,
of
have
the
you been
Ring.
living under a rock?
King of the Hill.
I watched a couple seasons and I just couldn't continue. I was just like, this is just dog shit.
Yeah.
Right. And
Game
a lot
of
of people
Thrones, I
they
can
love
take or
King of
leave.
Thrones.
I watched the first 3 series of Game of Thrones. There's just too much going on. I didn't know what was. It was just after a little gap.
Alright.
I thought,
1 minute left here. Let's see what happens. There is a fight going on.
Yeah, QJL, my boy. I think he's got it. I think Akimoto's made a good fight back though in this round.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
been very competitive.
I think he knows he's perhaps a bit down here because he's pushing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, he's pushing it. pushing the pace.
Yeah, this is again. This.
Oh,
this
man, he's
division
just doing this
is
over and
now.
over
If you-
again.
If you put
He's-
the tank in there as well.
This is how many times has Akimoto hit the deck in this fight without actually being dropped? Like he's just getting swept over and over and over again, which is not a good look for the for the judges. They're going to be noticing that, I'm sure.
Oh,
Again,
if you didn't know, this
Yeah,
guy is
seriously,
the real deal, man.
yeah, seriously, man. Sweep City. Call him the janitor. Sweeping
Tell
up
him,
the ring, man.
tell him,
Sweeping up
change
the
the
that
nickname
is-
from Tank to the
Tom,
janitor.
that
Yeah,
was
he-
good. I like that one.
He does want a he wants a new nickname. So
You need to say
maybe he
that.
should be the janitor, the custodian.
No, he's a street sweeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
There it is.
QAnon won that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Akimoto was just flying around the ring, just like tumbling all over the place. Excuse me,
But
the
I
one
can see
circle.
I can see a controversial decision here.
Yeah. Is Stamp next?
Yeah.
Stamp and Ritu, is that next? Yeah. All right. After this decision's read, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and then I'll be back.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna take a dump. I was like, nice.
That's
Well,
what
you know, yeah, I was trying to be a little more tactful than that, but
There's none of that in here.
no, man, this is-
Migs, I'm
a
thinking
cesspool.
QJL with the UD.
what? Man, that's not how it went.
No,
Split
you
decision.
kidding me?
Good
Wow, I
decision.
didn't hear the result, but that's completely crazy to me.
Are you kidding me?
I told you. I
It's a
told
fucking
you.
robbery.
Who's the only one that picked this dude?
I don't know if it was a robbery. It
Nakashima,
was very, there's
Nakashima.
nothing really in it.
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
I told
Crazy.
you.
Nah, I
Come
disagree
on,
with that.
guys.
I disagree too. I'd like to know though, were we just blinded by how cool that guy is? Like
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe.
people that are watching, people in the comments, tell us how you scored that fight, because I personally don't agree with that decision at all.
I don't. Yeah. Jeez.
Well, I don't think the judges are very good for one championship, to be honest with you.
That's
Yeah, that was
weird. I don't agree with that.
I just watched one guy just get like kicked all over the circle and drop
I,
over and
I
over
saw
and over again.
one man on his ass like
Yeah,
6, 7
exactly.
times. Yeah.
Yeah. Dwayne's saying, what? Dwayne, you with us?
You don't win any points for sweeps, though, really.
Oh, Chris EB, he's here to stir the pot. Look at this guy. Come on.
That was quite clearly Akimoto, says Chris. Tell us why, Chris. I want to know, honestly.
For me, there was nothing in it.
Where are you gone, Liam?
Did someone
You're like a-
someone hear
you're a
something?
ghost. Yeah, it's like John Cena here.
Oh my god!
Leon, if you're not showing the camera, all you can do is just provide like an audio track. Like, can you give us a beatbox or something?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Leon?
Hang on,
Where
Mark.
did Leon go?
From the far beyond.
Did Al Qaeda
Yeah.
sweep into his bachelor pad and take over?
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, you sound like you're joining us from the ether, from the great beyond.
Well, I don't agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like some people were scoring it the other way though, Nick. So maybe we're just blind. I don't know.
Well,
I just saw one guy getting dumped over and over again.
Chiavello said, I've never seen him as good as he was in the first 3 minutes. I was like, all right, that's 3 minutes. The fight was, it's 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Oh,
I think Chatri may be walking over to a judge right now and firing him. Yeah.
Well,
Why is
I'll be right
Kim
back.
Jae-woon fighting a Chinese dude?
there was
What?
that fight. There was nothing in that fight. There's nothing to divide him. It was certainly no robbery.
You could see one guy was on his ass half of the
Yeah,
fight.
sweep. You don't get any points for sweeps.
Did you guys see that? Kim Jae was fighting some Chinese dude, man. Like,
I
what
didn't
is
see
going
it.
on?
What?
Who was?
How do you beat Martin Nguyen and then go fight some unnamed Chinese guy? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why is he doing that?
I didn't see it. I was too busy being outraged by the robbery that's just happened. So
Bruce Lee is angry. Look at him.
That
I'm
was no
angry.
robbery, Nicholas.
I think so.
Be like
You
water,
know-
my friend.
Akimoto. It hurts me typing this out now. Akimoto defeats QJL by unanimous decision. Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
I think I might have to buy that Bruce Lee jacket, man. I like it.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Because, you know, you could flip it inside out. So you could, like, it's 2 jackets in one. Not bad.
Yeah, I like clothes that you can make look different. Yeah, in one fell swoop.
What? Nick, when is Bibiano fighting Lineker?
I don't know. Jesus.
Isn't that didn't they announce that? Like they're fighting?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started on this.
Oh no, he's fighting
Hey.
K Tang. Johnny's fighting K Tang. He's
Who's that?
He's in the top 5.
K Tang is in the top 5?
Yeah, I think
So
so.
he's just given up and he's like, I want to fight someone.
He's number 4 ranked. He's 1 place below Martin Nguyen.
What? How did that
Yeah,
happen?
I put him in my rankings. Yeah.
Yeah, I put him in the top 5. He's just coming off that. He's
You
coming
guys
off
are
a
to
brilliant
blame for that.
performance. He's on a massive win streak. Loads
All right,
of knockouts.
I've got to. Let me jump out quickly. I got to do a test run on this other thing. You hold the fort, yeah.
Yeah, test
Oh, we've got Semapech versus Tawanchai as well. That's gonna be an epic one. Bantamweight. That's what I mean. The one Super Series bantamweight division is so stacked. Tawanchai isn't even the top 5 in the Muay Thai division, and I think he could beat Nongo. He's that good.
Yeah, bantamweight is just stacked, man. I'm telling you. All the divisions,
kickboxing.
all the
You've got Capitan,
MMA.
you've got Alaverde, you've got Semapech, Tawanchai, you've got Q now, you've got what's his name? Who just won? Akimoto. Who else you got? Nongo, obviously, who's champion in the Muay Thai. Ritu Phogat, who's just beat Semapech. Rodlek, Kaladan. It's just never ending. I'd say it's definitely up there with the featherweight on Super Series division.
Yeah. Featherweight got some killers too, huh?
Yeah. Man, I'm pumped for this fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. But it doesn't matter. Like, it matters who wins or loses. But really, at the end of the day, both these women, are the future of the division. Like, they're gonna be here for the next 5+ years, right? Like, how old is Stamp? She's only like what,
24.
24. Yeah, Ritu is what?
Just
Same,
turned
around?
24 last month.
Ritu?
I think she turned 24 last month, yeah. Oh, no, Stamp. Ritu's, I think, 27.
27, right? So yeah, both these women, they're gonna be around for a long time. And Angela's is she younger than them?
She must be about 24 now.
Yeah, she's still
25
still
possibly.
young.
She's still young. Yeah, I mean, she's
Yeah,
been around so long.
This atomweight division, man, these women are gonna fight each other like 3 times each. They're gonna be around for a while.
Well, this division's stacked now. You've got, well, we've seen from the Atomweight Grand Prix how stacked this division is now. You've got Han, you've got Denise as well. You've got Meng Bo, Julie Mezababa,
Zambawanga.
Itsuki, Harata. I mean, this division's just stacked. And a lot of them are young as well. A lot of them are young and unexperienced, and it's going to get better and better.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Ham never fights
I'm going
again.
left.
Really?
Yeah. I'm telling you guys that right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Ham never fights again.
What the
Why do you
heck?
say that?
Because
I mean,
she's been talking about retirement for like the last couple of years.
Right. Yeah. All right, guys, it's time. The people's main event.
Yes. What's your predictions?
The
Official,
people's
Leon.
main
Let's start
event
with
just
you.
happened.
Right. Yeah.
QJL.
Yeah. I mean, that's the people's main event for all time.
What's the official prediction? I say Ritu Phogat by decision.
I'm going
I went
Stamp.
with Stamp. Yeah.
I was thinking, in fact, on Fanatics, I picked Ritu by decision, but I'm gonna do a last minute change here.
Flipperoo?
Yeah, I'm doing the switcheroo. I think Stamp's gonna win a decision. I think she's gonna favor the B-Nguyen strategy. I think she's gonna get taken down some, but she's gonna be throwing elbows constantly. I think there's gonna be a lot of clinching. I just think Stamp's gonna do more. That's my pick.
Damn it, Tom.
Who are you picking?
That's my pick, yeah.
I'm the only one that got Ritu. And remember, I was the only one that had who? Nakayami.
That's not a person.
It was 3-3 in the picks earlier with Stamp and Ritu.
Sorry, Akimoto. That's his name, right? All right.
Akimoto, yeah.
Akimoto. I had Akimoto. Just like this
Yeah.
fight, I'm the only one that has Ritu. Let's get it
Okay,
in.
well, I'm gonna
Who
take
did
a
Drake
page into
pick?
your book in that Ji Won Kang Buchecha fight. Were you picking both
Drake-
guys? I'm
Drake
picking
picked
both
the
people
towel.
here.
Hey, Leon got kidnapped again? What's happening?
Yeah, they got him again.
They did. The squirrels.
Somebody #save Leon.
Yeah. Oh, look who's in the corner of Ritu.
Leon? That's where he went?
Yeah, Leon's in the corner. No,
Zhong
what's her
Jingnan.
name? Yeah.
Jung Jing
Yeah,
Nan,
Zhong,
she's been with her all week. They
yeah,
train together, evolved,
They've
didn't
been
they?
training, yeah.
Yeah.
They're close friends as well.
Yeah. Didn't Leon make her cry?
Who hasn't made Leon cry?
Yeah.
This guy's making people cry all over the world.
It's a heartbreak. You got the best of me, and I just keep
All right.
on coming
Oh.
back incessantly. Oh, why did you have to put the game on me? So I just know
Is this Mariah?
right from the start you were gonna break my heart. Give me your love. Give me your love. Give me your love. Hope you enjoyed that, guys.
That was beautiful.
Yes.
You
Yes.
provided Ritu's walkout music there. That was nice,
Hey,
man.
we got a new hashtag.
How do you know all the words to that song?
We got a
don't
new
know.
hashtag.
I was thinking like, all right, you should stop now. Oh no, you know the next line. Okay.
That's Mariah Carey, right?
Yeah. Big tune.
Yeah.
Big,
That's a big one for
ass
sure, man.
tune. All right.
Yeah.
Zhong Jingnan is Ritu's training partner, right? Absolutely, yeah.
Yes,
Evolve in the house.
Nick karaoke
I
stream.
think Ritu has benefited from that the most because they were locked down together, I believe. Since the
Locked
early
down.
pandemic, right? Training together. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been large periods though when she couldn't do any wrestling.
TC weighing in here saying Stamp's gonna make a billion people sad. Oh my goodness. Don't say that, TC. You're gonna get a lot of people giving you some grief in the chat.
Stamp is definitely the better dancer. Let's just give it up to her.
What's the Stamp
Chris
dance?
is insulting my great singing. Here comes a Stamp dance though.
This is actually like the second or third time I've heard Nick sing. The first time was in a karaoke lounge in Tokyo. And
How good was it, huh?
It was absolutely mystifying. I just
It
sat
was.
there and enjoyed tears in my eyes. It was
Thank
moving.
you. Thank you very much. And same
Anytime.
to you.
Oh well. I don't know about that.
Yeah, we had a great night. That wasn't the best Stamp dance. I think
I liked
that
it.
was a muted Stamp dance. I think Stamp's focused. You know what I mean? She's not playing around.
It's
She
got to be
does
hard
have
to
one-
like.
She does have a good coach, like a grappling coach, which is DJ Jackson right there. He's probably one of the best grapplers in the world, right? But he's a grappler. He's not a wrestler. Huge difference. Huge difference. You guys got no response to that? Come on.
No, I
What
mean,
did you say?
I'm just absorbing
just-
your wisdom, man.
yeah.
Yeah, that ain't
I'm
no
not
challenging
good
it.
observation.
Yeah.
Leon wasn't
consider it
listening.
observed.
Leon
did you
doesn't
say,
have
John?
nothing to say.
I'm preparing to write a story.
What did
All
you
right, so
say,
is
John?
everyone? It's a
Yeah,
secret now, I guess.
recap it, John. What did you say?
What did I say? I
Yeah.
said Stamp has one of the best grapplers in the world as her coach, but he's not a wrestler. He's a grappler.
All right,
He's
all
a
right.
submission jiu-jitsu guy, which is completely different.
Back in a sec.
I don't know. I feel like Stamp's going to do well in this fight. She knows what
All
she
right.
has to do. Ritu has more to worry about in this fight, I would say.
Have you guys ever been to Fairtex?
Nah. You?
Yeah, I've been there twice now, and I've watched them train twice. It's pretty cool to be there to watch like the OGs in the like the big like glass box, like during training, and they let you come in there if you're cool with them. Though you could film and stuff. I got some footage for them training,
that's
like
awesome.
Rod Tang, Stamp,
That's cool.
when Supergirl was there or Wonder Girl was there. Got some footage of her too. Yeah, it's pretty cool to just go and experience.
She left.
Yeah, she's at Merrimack or
She
whatever in
left,
Bangkok.
she left Fairtex a while ago.
Yeah, that was the first time I went to Fairtex. She was
Oh,
there.
the first time, right?
Stamp Fairtex. The question here is Stamp her real name? No, I think it's Nong Stamp or something like
Nong,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fairtex is obviously the name of the gym. I wonder if the fact that like obviously some of the guys, they moved gyms and they changed names. Like for example, Wonder Girl isn't going to be Wonder Girl Fairtex anymore. Whether that's part of the reason why they've started not using their last names, just gone for their first names.
Oh man, I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
This could go any number of ways, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ritu by head kick knockout.
Who's
Flying knee.
I think Fairtex, they do make some nice gear for the fighters, though.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Well, they make some of the best gear in the world, man. That's like you'll find Fairtex stuff in every gym, everywhere.
They make the gloves as well, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fairtex is gonna start having the fights in Lumpini. They're the ones who's putting on the fights.
Yeah,
MMA
that's
fights.
awesome.
Oh,
Man.
yeah.
Stamp looks a lot taller than her.
I think she's only an inch taller.
Maybe Ritu was kind of hunched over there in the stare down, but
I'm excited, fellas.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, she does look much taller.
Yeah, much taller. But that's better for the wrestler.
That's
Huge
good
the
for
weight,
Ritu. Yeah. Oh man.
When DJ gave his prediction, he said Stamp's really big for his weight class, but she came in weighing a lot less than Ritu did and a little bit more hydrated. All right, here we go, guys.
See, this is an interesting fight though, because obviously Stamp has an advantage on the feet, but she doesn't have a lot of firepower. Like, I mean, she's not knocking people out very often.
Exactly.
So it's not like she's like Ritu's in huge danger every time it's on the feet. It's
and
possible.
she's stagnant. She's stagnant a lot of the time too.
Well, that's why she's lost so many of these decisions lately in kickboxing and Muay Thai, is just because there's no urgency. So we'll see if that's a factor here.
But I think she's shown, like in the last fight, that she does have some urgency now. She understands that in MMA you can't be stagnant.
See, and I already like what she's doing when Ritu's tying up there. Like Stamp was throwing knees in the clinch instantly when they tied up. She's not just like trying to stop the takedown. She's making her pay for getting close. This is tense.
Yeah, she's got to corner her on the cage.
Yeah.
If she doesn't, man, Stamp's gonna win this fight by decision.
Well, they both would benefit from like being the aggressive party. Like both of them need to be pushing forward to get their strength going, I think. Because wrestlers are never good off their back foot. We know that. Okay, that's the deepest takedown attempt yet. She's got the single leg.
I like how Ritu's moving from side to side. She's always moving.
Mm-hmm.
She's not staying in one position. And Stamp is kind of just standing there.
I'm at 310 ish now, and Stamp's defending a takedown right now.
I'm at 325.
My head, you guys
Yeah.
still? Yeah.
I'm just
Stamp's doing a
watching
good
her
job so
defend it.
far. Yeah, she's doing a decent job so far.
Where's the guillotine? Jump the gilly. Don't be
I
silly.
wonder
Don't be
how
silly.
patient the ref's going to be here with breaks. Ritu still wants that leg.
Yeah, she's got to sneak that leg behind.
Yeah.
But very good cage defensive wrestling off the cage.
Yeah, Stamp's looking good. I mean, Ritu's struggling here to get the takedown. That's surprising.
Yeah, this is Rita's
But-
strength. Yeah.
And she can't do this all fight. I wish this was 5 rounds, man. It seems criminal that it's not. Ritu's still diving in on that leg. She wants it. She's not giving up.
Yeah. But she can't because she's got to get to the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah. Well, you know, she could separate and try again or something, but she finally gets it. Oh my God, that was pretty intense.
Oh, no, yeah. She's got to drag it back. Fuck. Yeah, it's a little good battle on the cage.
Yeah.
Pretty solid knees there from Stamp.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the
man.
thing is also
Stamp's
it's
attacking the neck. This is Ritu's carrying her here.
it's
Man,
both these girls, they're not really like devastating finishers though. You gotta, Stamp isn't really a devastating finisher, and so is Ritu.
Well, Ritu's finished a few with ground and pound.
Yeah, but it wasn't like devastating though. Like, oh my God, this.
Well, they're atomweight girls, aren't they? There aren't that many.
Yeah, but they're really,
devastating.
come on, straw weights, right? Come on, let's be real.
No, not really, because if they were in UFC,
Leon,
be a
don't
lot
go
smaller
down
than the
that
straw
path.
weights.
Don't go down that path, sir. Because then you're saying like they don't cut weight and all that stuff.
No,
and
they do
know
cut a
that's
bit of
not
weight, but they
true.
don't cut anywhere near as much as they do in the UFC
How do you know that?
because they can't.
What do you mean they can't? There's people cutting weight all the time. Like I've
Not
heard
they cut
so many
weight, but
stories of fighters cutting weight that are massive. Like I'm not even gonna name names right now, but I'm just saying, like, dude, I've heard so many stories from fighters that compete for one championship that these dudes are cutting massive weight.
They can't do a massive water cut. They cut like Christian Lee, Angela Lee. They cut down their weight over their whole camp. They don't really do a massive water cut at the end because they can't. They're getting tested for hydration twice, and they have to pass that. If they don't pass the hydration test, the fight's off. They can pass the hydration test, miss weight, and if their opponent agrees, they can fight at catch weight.
Yeah, but there's always a way to game the system.
Of course, every system that's people are going to find advantages, and often if you come from a big gym and you've got money behind you, you're going to have advantages there as well. But you physically can't cut as much weight in one as you do in other promotions. You can still cut weight. I'm not saying there's no weight cutting, but you physically can't cut as much weight.
Right. How do you think that round went, everyone? Miggs is saying it was Stamp's round. Dwayne says, "Yikes, Ritu."
See, to me, this is kind
Michael
of.
says Stamp will bash Angela.
This is feeling a bit to me like Ritu's fight with B, because Ritu's chasing the takedowns. She's not getting them, but Stamp is like making her work really hard for them, landing when she tries. So even though it looks like Ritu is the one kind of controlling things, Stamp's landing more. Stamp's good, man.
Yeah.
And she doesn't seem like overly concerned with the takedowns. Oftentimes when you see a young fighter in a matchup like this, oh, there she gets taken down again. But it's not like she's like really stressing about it. there doesn't seem to be any like huge apprehension about going to the ground, which is cool to see from a Muay Thai fighter.
We often, when you fight someone who's so good on the ground like Habib, they often end up being the better striker because you're just so preoccupied with
Exactly. That's exactly it, Leon. You summed it up way better than I could. All right, Stamp attacking some kind of submission here. I don't know what she thinks is going to happen from this position, but
Yeah, she could try to take the back.
she's attacking an arm.
No, triangle. She's trying to get a triangle right here.
But I don't know if she can get it.
No, Ritu's safe.
I'm out of my depth with the jiu-jitsu stuff, with the nuances of the grappling, man. It's
she's got a triangle locked in.
Yeah, she's getting close, I think. Pushing the head down. Yeah, like even though it's Ritu getting the takedowns, chasing the takedowns, Stamp is obviously doing more damage, getting closer to finishing. And now she can get the arm. Oh man.
And this is
she's
not
setting up
good
an arm
for Ritu.
This is Stamp is looking crazy good right now.
I mean, I've been so impressed with her ground game every fight.
Yeah, she's clearly taking to it.
Considering what a short time she's been doing it.
She's trying the arm bar. I don't know if she's gonna get it though.
Damn. She's being impressive right now, dude.
Oh, she's got the arm bar. Oh my god. She got it. Oh my god, that was crazy. Sorry guys, I didn't spoil it. She got it. She tapped her. That was insane.
Really?
She tapped her with an arm bar. Yeah. I'm not bullshitting. Yeah.
You're ahead of us.
I am, yeah. Sorry, man. Sorry. I'm just assuming everyone else watching is on the same time as me.
That was badass. That was the shit.
I said Stamp would win.
I'm glad I changed my pick last minute.
That was the shit, man. That was crazy.
Oh.
She fell right into the traps,
phenomenal. Man. How?
She fell right into the traps, dude. Ritu just fell right into it. It was so beautiful.
People criticized their ground game during this. I've been so impressed with her ground game.
Nice,
wow.
Man, nice.
All right.
She won, man. She got that belt.
I think Angela is going to be interesting.
She got that belt.
Round, armbar, Grand Prix champion. Here we go. Damn.
She got that belt. Damn.
Whoa. There goes.
That was beautiful, man. I was wrong. And it's great to see, man, Stamp just developing into a straight up mixed martial artist, dude.
I've been saying this for a long time, how good Stamp is.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with Rich?
This is their reaction when they watch it live.
They're trying to copy like the UFC or something. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Let's just be yourselves.
Oh, wow.
Pearls of wisdom from JHK. Just be yourself, guys.
I'm really happy for Stamp because she had the worst year ever last year. Lost both belts. Lost
that belt is bigger than she is.
Yeah, the belt is massive.
She could surf on that belt.
Dom Laws with the pop of vessel on his neck. Hey, Chachu's happy.
Yeah, Stamp versus Angela is going to be a crazy fight, man. That is a tough fight to call.
This was the fight a couple of years ago that all the fans voted for. They wanted to see more than anyone.
This was a sick. That's a sick belt, dude. I'm going to tell you right now. That's probably one of the best belts out there in the world.
But it didn't make any sense a couple of years ago when they done the thing. It makes sense now. I think it's going to be competitive. I think Angela's looking lean, but she's had a long layoff, and Stamp's just getting better and better every fight.
Yeah,
because Angela, a bit like Rita, her strength's on the ground. She gets hit a lot.
I was. Go ahead, Leon. Sorry.
She gets hit a lot, and if Stamp can keep the fight on the feet like she did with Ritu, I mean, who's got the better takedown, Ritu or Angela? Getting the fight to the ground.
Probably in MMA, I would say Angela at this point. Like maybe not overall, but Angela's got more experience applying the takedowns in MMA. But like you said, Angela does get hit sometimes. Stamp can obviously hit her. Stamp can stop takedowns. Stamp is fine on the ground. Clearly, she can. Yeah. I mean, she can submit people.
She's got knockout power, but she's got the arsenal to keep the fight on the feet, to strike with feet, to keep her opponent guessing. It's not just looking out for a big right hand. It could a strike could be coming from anywhere.
And she, we say she doesn't have power. She hasn't really shown a ton, but she can knock people out with kicks for sure.
Yeah,
and she may have more power than we
one
think.
Super Series,
Exactly.
one Warrior
Exactly.
Series, one MMA debut. Head kick, what was it, 17 seconds?
Yeah, exactly. I was saying before this fight too that this is like this matchup, the Stamp versus Ritu fight, was kind of a win-win for one, because no matter who won, that's a big fight, right? If it's Angela and Ritu, you get Angela against India basically, and then Stamp, they've just been pushing forever as this like prodigy from another sport. I feel like this is the bigger angle though of the two. Like this is the slightly more favorable outcome for one.
Like I said, I think this was the perfect final. Maybe you'd want Denise or Ham in there because they were the favourites, but I think matchups wise, this was perfect.
Well, and the fact too that
we just lost a lot of viewers after that.
Both of these girls, too, Ritu and Stamp, were in the GP originally. Like we could have ended up with just two random injury replacements or two alternates. Right? The fact that we got
although Angela's young as well, these two are babies in MMA terms. Yeah, they've got 9 fights now, but 9 fights, they've only been competing in MMA for about 2 years. Angela's been doing MMA for as long as we can remember.
All right, don't mind me. I'm going to write a story quickly, but I'll be here.
We have to mind you.
Oh, man. Some idiot here is burning plastic.
Oh, man.
Is it Leon?
Go tell him, Leon.
I'd fucking throw him in the fire if I've gone out. When I lived in KL, it happened all the time. Here, it doesn't happen. I've gone out looking for the fucker, and I would have thrown him in the fire, saying, "You're fucking poisoning me and everyone else." I can't stand people. I mean, I know here it's a bit different. They're not educated in that, but still, you must know by the smell of it that burning plastic can't be good for you.
Yeah, there's no good way to get rid of plastic, is there? We've got to start eating it or something.
Let's use hemp instead.
Yeah. I've been known to use hemp for various things.
You've come out of my 2 funniest quotes of the night tonight, Tom.
Oh, I'm glad to entertain, man. Finally bringing something worthwhile to this podcast. Yeah, that was. I'm still kind of blown away by that. That is the last way I expected that to end.
I didn't see it going that way.
I thought Stan would win a decision. But
yeah, I was pretty confident that was going to be a decision one way or the other.
But yeah, I didn't think she'd get a submission finish, but I was confident she's got the ground game to her ground game defenses look so good.
Mm-hmm. It's cool too, as I said. I'm not a BJJ expert or anything, but it was cool watching Stamp chase that submission for a minute. When she was setting it up, you could tell she is still new, right? She was still kind of just feeling it out and seeing what was there. Yeah, I mean, that was really cool to see. She's clearly leveling up so quickly.
Yeah.
Ritu fans in India, don't worry. I see a lot of sad people in the comments here. It's going to be all right, guys. She'll be back. She's a young woman, bright future.
She's got a massive future. Like I said, Ritu and Stamp are babies in terms of MMA.
Yeah, and
they've only been on the scene a couple of years, 2.5 years, roughly.
Yeah, I mean, all it's going to take is one win for her to be right back in the conversation. It's
yeah.
Yeah,
and she's got that style. Wrestlers tend to do well. She's got that wrestling background.
And you can bet that she's gonna train harder than ever after that. It's she's gonna want to shore up the holes in her game. I think JHK is a Ritu fan. He's looking a little glum over there.
I was going to say he's been a bit quiet after.
No, it doesn't matter.
He's crying.
It doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it doesn't matter. Yes, I was planning a trip to India, but I just canceled it right now.
I was
too late to get a refund.
Dagi City if it hadn't been for this stupid flu. I'd have been there by now.
WMMA scene now thinks that Stamp is coming for Angela. I think probably you're not the only person with that opinion after that performance.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be competitive. Particularly if Angela
I think I'm going to take Stamp in that one. Early prediction.
People are still talking about plastic in the comments. For some reason, that's a more engaging topic to some of these people than the fights themselves.
Pressing issues. Plasticos. Have you
Yeah,
guys
those-
watched the new Narcos?
I didn't even watch the old Narcos.
Oh,
No, I
for
need to.
real?
I need to get. I need to.
You're not allowed to comment if you haven't watched Lord of the Rings. I mean,
I
clearly
watched the
your
first one, I
standards are
told you.
skewed. Okay, all right.
I do need to get into Narcos. I've heard it's brilliant.
Oh, God.
It is
Well,
Very
there's so much amazing TV programs I haven't seen.
so
I
much.
do need to have a bit of a catch up.
Like Billions is a good show too. Been watching that too.
I've heard I Am Robot and Black Mirror are good, and I've heard they're pretty much
Oh,
just
Black Mirror's
real life.
phenomenal.
All right, in a
They're
few
actually
minutes, I'm
documentaries.
gonna jump away to do an interview.
Yeah.
Guess we'll have to survive without me.
Mhm.
I hope you can do it.
It's not going to
We
be the
got
same
it.
time.
We got it.
I wish that was the main event, to be honest with you, so we could just leave.
I wish we could just
Yeah.
leave.
I mean, that clearly had main event energy here. You know, like
Yeah.
this just doesn't feel the same. This right now, I feel like they're offering us like another slice of pizza after we've just cleaned out a whole buffet. You know, I don't need any more
Yeah.
after Stamp versus Ritu. It's they should have switched the order on this too. And I get that there's a belt on the line in this one, but there kind of was in that last fight too. There's the GP title. I don't think there's any reason that shouldn't have been the main event.
Yeah, I agree. Michael Scavello said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
He's banned from doing press as a result.
That's so funny.
Well, I'm gonna speak to Yuya in a few minutes. Anything cool you guys can think to ask him? I've got some questions for him, but anything
Name
amazing?
the person in the comments who said he lost. Name and shame him.
Yeah, give him his home address.
Yeah.
This has been a great card.
Yeah. Just tell him, will he wait now for the title shot? Obviously, there's a big flight match in 2 weeks.
Angela just congratulated Stamp on her victory. Apparently,
What did she say?
I'm not sure. Someone just said that in the
Okay.
comments.
Probably
On
lost
Twitter.
Asian, if you've got more info on that, let us know.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, surely Yuya's got to wait now for a title shot. I mean, he took this one. Then again, Adrian
It's on her Instagram story, Nick.
must
Okay,
be wanting to fight again by now. I think he seems
Thank
easy.
thank Asian for the heads up on that.
Thank you, Asian. Thank you very much.
We got Gopi here peddling conspiracy theories.
God, just imagine that.
Oh man, they'd have to strip her then, I think, huh?
Wow, to know by what they said last time, they could. But saying that, if you get pregnant back to back times, how long can you put a division on a hold?
Yeah, that's the question.
Jesus,
What?
spider just ran past me, literally about that big,
Oh, no.
man.
the size of a tennis ball. I like spiders, but that was a
Is
surprise.
it your roommate?
One of many.
When you sleep tonight, it's gonna
Actually, I
crawl in
saw
your
him
mouth.
last night. I think it must be the same one. When I went to bed last night, there's a massive spider in my window.
You should
I
name
hope
him.
he doesn't climb on my face during the night.
He probably will, but you just don't know.
I'll probably wake up. I'm such a light sleeper.
Oh, me too, man. The wind blows too loudly outside and I'm awake. It's terrible.
Yeah, someone farts in China, I wake up.
All right, predictions for this one. I'm going with the champ just because I don't know a whole lot about the other guy. I know that he likes spinning shit. I've been told he likes
He
likes the
does
spins. He's aggressive.
He's unpredictable, unorthodox.
It
Yeah.
comes from the school of Nate Diaz.
Yeah, but the champ is immortal. So
Oh,
I
he's
mean,
from Suriname.
yeah, man. A lot of these
It's
Dutch
Hollands.
guys have the Suriname connection. It was a former Dutch colony, so I think there's a lot of Dutch people there.
Well, he
Jairzinho
lives and trains in Holland now.
Rosenstrike.
Yeah, but Suriname's got its own kickboxing scene. That's where, yeah, like you said, Rosenstrike's from there. a lot of these guys are from Suriname.
I like those gloves. The One Super Series gloves. They look nice.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of them. I really like their MMA gloves, but I'm not a big fan of one championship. Just too big and bold for me. I prefer just the one a bit more subtle on the MMA gloves.
All right, I'm going to bow out and get ready for some interviews here.
Okay.
I'll be back. You guys enjoy this.
Yes.
It's a bit of a stamp dance.
Yes, everybody in the comments, Stamp did win second round submission armbar. She is the Grand Prix champion. Yes, she's going to fight Angela Lee. I think they're targeting like February or March or something like that.
I imagine that will be on the 1X card. They'll try and do that. And I guess it depends when they rearrange that. I've heard March.
I interviewed this Canadian fighter, right? She's fighting for the LFA title. This was like a couple days ago. And she trains with Bibiano. And I asked her about Bibiano and if he's in training camp. And she said, oh, yeah. He's fighting in February, I think. So there you go.
February, yeah.
I guess February is the date.
I guess, well, how far can you plan ahead at the moment? I guess you've got to, but everything's a bit tentative, isn't it?
Definitely.
And especially now, this new scary variant that I won't get into, but the whole world in Japan have banned anyone from going in their country.
Oh, Johnny Walker is in the chat.
The MMA fighter or the whiskey? Or someone else?
I don't know. Both. What is that? No, Ritu Phogat did not win. She was submitted by Stamp. Second round. So, remember, people. Yeah. What do you think about that performance of Ritu? You know what I mean? Like, do you think that she was not training jiu-jitsu or?
Well, I think it's just. I think you got to give credit to Stamp rather than discredit Rita. I mean, the first round, she spent most of the round trying to get the fight to the ground. Couldn't because Stamp's takedown defense was pretty good. Even when she did get the fight to the ground, she bounced straight back up. And then Stamp just looked so good in the second round when she got taken down straight away. She was big submissions, and yeah, maybe. But Ritu's always kind of won. I don't think she's won any fights by submission. I think she's won about half of them by decision, half of them by ground and pound. I think she's won at least 2 fights via crucifix.
Yeah, man. Stamp, dude, she just came through.
Because I think a bit like Tom said about the difference between Buchecha and Kang, I think, yes, that Stamp's just the better round of fighter. I think, obviously, Stamp's got the better, Rita's got the better wrestling, Stamp's got the better striking. But then I think Stamp's ground game is better than Ritu's striking game.
And maybe Stamp does have better training partners too.
You say that though. Look who Ritu's training with. I saw a video today. She's training with striking with this damn wrong. So Amni Surishuk, and she's got Nongo there. She's got some of the best Muay Thai strikers in the world. She's definitely got good grapplers. She was grappling with Saputra, the Indonesian wrestler. So she's got some killers. She's got Jeong Jing Nan, who's a good training partner. She's got some, and obviously we were talking about the head coach earlier. She's got some good. They're both good gyms, Fairtex and Evolve. I wondered as well if the fact that she couldn't practice her striking or couldn't practice her wrestling for a while may have benefited her, because all she could do was striking for a while, which was kind of handy when that's your weakness.
Yeah.
But then again, like I was talking about with Gary Tone and Buchecha, in every fight Ritu's had, she's immediately tried to spend every second trying to get the fight to the ground. You haven't really seen her trying to practice her striking, other than when she's had no choice or she's trying to use it to set up a takedown. So, like I think might have been Tom mentioned, she may be striking really well in practice. She's obviously got killers to practice with. Doing it in a fight's a different thing. And she may be more capable than we've seen, but we haven't seen it yet. A bit like Buchecha. As many killers he's practicing with on the feet, until we see it in an MMA fight, it's still a little bit of unknown.
I hope this fight ends early. Seriously, I'm like ready to go to sleep.
I've been up since before 4 o'clock. I'm talking about being a light sleeper. When I wake up often, that's it. I can't go back to sleep. And I woke up early. Annoying. I've banged my ribs up again, so I'm having even more trouble sleeping than usual. Right.
All right, round 1, huh?
Do we get a finish or does it go decision?
Islam looks jacked, though.
He is massive.
Yeah.
He's 20-4, old Islam. So he's pretty solid. Like I said, trains out of Venom Training Centre, Thailand, with the killers there. It's been a little bit of bad blood. We've seen more blood, but sort of trash talking.
Between these two?
Yeah, but like I said, this fight, it's kind of typical, like not really bad trash talking, but one of the fighters said, I'm going to surprise him. He's not going to be used to my unorthodox attacks. And then Eersel's just been, yeah, whatever, heard it before. Again, I'm going to make him pay. I'm going to knock him out. Whereas a year ago, we never heard any of that kind of talk, really. I mean, it kind of started with Denise and Angela, really. That was the first kind of trash talking we saw in one. And then one kind of started playing.
Nick was behind that. I love how Nick has controlled the media.
What are you blaming me for now? What
the trash talk between Denise and Angela? That was so good though. But that was fun. That was like really fun, and it kind of opened the door to a lot of other shit, right? Like,
for sure.
And Denise was just being honest. She just thought Angel is pregnant. She should vacate the belt. And you know, a lot of people thought that. A lot of people thought she shouldn't. So she was just kind of being honest. And obviously Angela took that personally, and then obviously they just started going back and forth a bit.
This is a pretty competitive fight.
Yeah. I imagine it will be, really.
Man, Eersel is just like throwing the haymaker at him with the right hand.
He's lost to Cosmo Alexander before, a long time ago.
Who, Eersel?
Yeah. Oh, he's got a win over Joe Nutter. I think.
What is the weight for lightweight in kickboxing? Is it the same?
Same as lightweight in MMA.
Oh, really? So these guys are 155ers?
170.
Why do they look so big?
And they're 170.
Okay.
So I meant same as one MMA division.
Yeah, but they look way bigger than the 155. Like they look like if we put Dagi in there, right? Dagi doesn't look that big.
They look taller, didn't they?
Yeah, these guys look way taller.
But Dagi and Timothy Nasty are a bit shorter, but they're little bit stockier. Well, saying that,
Yeah,
though,
but look at look at Islam. He's
yeah, that's
jacked.
true, yeah.
Oh, those white gloves look pretty nice.
Yeah, a bit different, aren't they?
Yeah, that looks
See the blood nicely on them.
a little slick, Willie.
What about, was it the PFL done white gloves? Oh, no, it was Bellator, wasn't it, in there? Was it like heavyweight Grand Prix? They banged out the white gloves.
Yeah. So funny.
Okay, I've written my awful match report, and
How quickly did you do that? I'd still be thinking of headline.
That's called a profesh.
it's not easy after a few Dragon Waters, but
Yeah, but you know, he could do it with his eyes closed.
someone's tagged us in something.
I get
is it?
writer's block
Yeah.
writing a
Someone
text.
photoshopped a picture. It's Lord of the Rings.
That's
It's
good.
really
Someone
good.
done?
I like it. I like it. It's good. I like it. You should put it up.
Someone clipping it up or what?
Yeah. It's
Oh
pretty good.
dear. Oh dear. Sorry, I've not paid much attention to this. I've
close
now
fight.
written the report. I am waiting for pictures of that fight. But yeah, here we go. I'm in second round, right?
We're in the third round.
Oh shit. Time flies when you're writing. Okay.
Fourth
Well, here we go.
round now.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of fans turned off, didn't they? After that.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Well-
real main event, right?
Well, I think mainly from India, probably
Yeah.
tuned out.
They
After
were
that.
not
India.
happy. All right, who's texting me?
Ritu's quite funny because obviously she's very nice, very humble, but then she loves a bit of trash talking. Like kind of, did you see with her throwing axes at Stamp's, like a poster of Stamp's head? Did you see that?
No.
She went to an axe thing where you throw axes and that, and she took a Stamp poster, put it on the hay thing or whatever, and she was throwing, go and take this Stamp, throwing axes at her head.
Do you think that maybe that's something that the promotion is doing?
Something promoters should be doing.
No, the promotion is doing that. It's kind of
A
like
promotion.
fabricated, you know, like something that's created.
Yeah, but I think it's quite. She seems quite genuine, even though she's very nice. She's very confident in her abilities, and she's very driven, very motivated. So, a lot of her kind of trash talking is just her being confident and just saying, "I'm going to beat you. I don't think you're very good. I think you're scared of me." I think that's just her what she thinks, rather than trying to actually trash talk.
Stamp was not scared of her. And,
That was a silly thing to say anyway. Did you hear what Stamp said when she asked about it? She goes, I think it was last night, Dom asked, and she went, scared? All I was thinking about was how hungry I am. Because immediately after her fight.
Oh, man, this is a good fight. Islam's putting it on him, man.
Well, Dwayne thinks Murtazaev is 100% winning this fight.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
He's doing his thing.
Have we got an upset on our hands, fellas? What do you think?
We
Eersel fights at Situdong Amsterdam Gym. Just, that's this week's little facts of the week. I haven't really given many facts this week. The last few weeks I've been banging
Why
out little
not?
facts of the
Where
week.
are the facts? Come on.
Well, when I was just looking for the fights, I didn't really come across any. Like the last half a dozen cards or so, I've just found loads of interesting little facts. I didn't really find so many this
Yeah,
time.
I'm annoyed there haven't been any facts.
Oh yeah. Well, this is a little fact. He fights at Situdong Amsterdam Gym.
All right.
Obviously, the trait who Chatri is obviously who he's named after.
Well, now I know.
Because
Okay.
Chatri Sichitong isn't his real last name, is it?
It's not.
No. And his partner's called Leon. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Now I know.
Or
What do you mean
I'm
I
his
glad I know
partner?
now.
I can't
What do
remember
you
if
mean
it's
his partner
her
is called
first or
Leon?
last name.
Let me get a dragon water. 1 second, fellas. I'll go after this round.
No, I didn't really see much of the last round. I was too busy talking.
Yeah.
And even more annoying, I can't even
Chatterbox
remember what I was
Jennings.
talking about.
You're always talking.
I try not to during the fight.
Oh,
I don't know. I think Islam is winning this fight.
He looks big,
Yeah.
doesn't he? I mean, Eersel's just walking forward, but
Yeah, he's not really landing much.
what we've seen a lot is, I talk about trash talk, we've seen a lot of kind of challenges or the guys making their one debut, second things coming in very confident, and then the person they're fighting just got very defensive, and then suddenly there's been a bit of bad blood. That's generally what's been happening a lot lately in one.
Eersel's
kind of
like
starting
moving
off with
forward,
Confidence,
like-
and then it's turning into trash talking.
pressuring him, but Islam's just doing a good job just landing more.
Yeah. And he hasn't done too much spinny shit, and it's been quite,
spinning shit.
as John Nutt would call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been quite, solid, and I think Eersel was maybe expecting more of the unexpected. I'll tell you what, Islam's shorts are pretty cool looking, aren't they?
They're not
The
too
one
bad.
Ten on one side, one the other
Whoa!
Oh, what's that? Is that a knockdown?
I don't think so. I think
No.
it's a push.
Yeah, he's
side. I think you're at
Turn
the
a
same
switch,
point
yeah.
as us now, John.
Huh?
I don't think you're ahead of us anymore.
No, I'm at like 30 seconds right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same me.
all
Same
right.
as
We're
us.
all in a level playing field. Okay.
It must have just been Tom. Can we ban Tom from the show
The super
Until he-
Canadian
until he
internet.
gets a slower
Yeah.
internet provider?
Oh yeah. It's that Ottawa connection.
Saying that though, 20, 30 seconds it was today. That's a huge difference.
It is. It's just superior. It's got that 5G. That Canadian 5G. All right, we're going to a fourth round. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm still waiting for pictures for Stamp and Ritu, so I'm to publish this.
They're
fight
developing
report.
in the dark room now. Remember back in the
Yeah.
day when you used to have to take photos, you used to go to a photo place.
Yeah, I love that.
And,
Yeah,
and if you wanted them back an hour, you had to pay extra. Otherwise, it'd be a few days.
yeah, and then you get a little packet with them all in.
Let me tell you a quick story. I've cracked my ribs 4 times before. The first time I ever cracked my ribs, I was in Dublin. I went there for the weekend to see U2, and it was we saw U2 on the
What?
Friday, and then drank all day Saturday. Went out, and I had a disposable cameras. I'd
I'm
one
aware
of
of
them
those. Yeah.
in my jacket pocket, and we were walking around looking for this bar, and there's trams there, and there was a couple sitting in the window. For a laugh, I thought it'd be hilarious to run up to the window and just splat myself against the window, and I forgot I had this camera there, and
Oh,
I'd
no.
been drinking like for a day and a half solid, and I just instantly sobered up, and I've never known pain like it. I was just in agony.
Did you smash your camera as well?
I think that was all right.
Why'd you do that, Leon?
I was trying to entertain everyone.
Well, Dwayne's
mean,
got some advice for you. There.
It turned out to be even more entertaining for everyone than I intended, because the fact I hurt myself made it even funnier for everyone.
I would have enjoyed that, seeing you
Whoa.
suffer. Yeah.
It ruined
if
my
you-
weekend though.
If you like, what's his name was saying, Dwayne right here. He's saying if you put it on playback speed 2x2, you go way far ahead in the fight. Like you're way far ahead.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, I just tried right now and it catches you up. So right now I'm at a minute 42.
Fuck you,
So you've
really?
got 20 seconds ahead of
Yeah.
us.
So
How
all
do
you
I
guys
do
gotta
that?
do is go to the settings
Yeah.
and go to playback speed and go to ×2 and it'll catch you up to the furthest
Oh my
point.
goodness, Dwayne with the life hack, huh?
Yes,
I don't know if I've got
Dwayne
that option because I'm
coming
watching
through.
it.
Oh wow, this is a great thing. Now I can catch up to the Canadian.
Yes. So I'm at a minute 12 now.
I'm at a minute 30 and they're fighting twice as fast.
I'm like a minute. I'm at a minute.
Yeah. Me
All
too.
right.
This is pretty cool. We're watching the fights in the
What a-
future now.
All right, Dwayne, you deserve some kind of reward.
You get a yellow shirt one day in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
future.
You get something.
Yeah, that's
You're
pretty
gonna
crazy.
get performance of the night bonus on this fight
Yeah.
companion, I think. Dwayne, you get a dragon water. that's such a life hack. Damn.
You he'd have known.
My mind's been blown by this. What a technique. No longer will I be at the mercy of John and Tom Taylor.
Yeah, I'm not being funny. It kind of ruined it a little bit tonight when we found out
Yeah.
results 30 seconds ahead of time.
Yeah. Takes the something out of it. It takes the viral element. You know, maybe Leon
Yeah.
would provide a brilliant viral clip that could last forever. You never know.
How many times has he done that?
Well, you never know because he's always behind. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Who knows? Leon
Now we're
could
in the
provide like a Joe Rogan-esque moment, you know.
Now we're
We've been
in
robbed
the
of that
final
chance.
round.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, is Eersel going to lose his belt? This is crazy.
I think so. If it goes to
Jesus.
decision, it looks like it.
Oh man, he was talking a big game before that. All right,
Oh,
I'm coming back.
Nick, what did Stamp say in her interview afterwards?
She said, here's a couple quotes from her. I'm really happy right now. I'm really surprised I was able to put the armbar on her. I'll try my best to take down Angela Lee and take her belt. I'm coming back.
What are the odds now? Stamp submits Angela. That'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah, there's no odds for that, I don't think.
No, I'm just sort of talking hypothetically.
Yeah, I think Islam's about to win this belt. If Eersel
think?
doesn't knock him out,
Cool. Russia lose one belt with Alaverde and then win another one.
Stamps last two opponents have tried to trash talk and both paid for it, says Chuck. WMMA scene now. Yeah, Ritu, I don't know if she was trash talking, but that's a big blow.
Eersel's doing this thing
We'll
now.
get to my thoughts on that. I didn't get to say much. I was too busy writing, but yeah, we'll have a little chat after the event.
Like I said, I don't think it's much trash talk. It's just fighters are expressing their confidence and their true feelings now more than they were before, when
Okay,
their
got
confidence could have been portrayed as trash talking because they didn't want to say, I'm going to knock you out, because that didn't really sit with the one vibe. But now we're seeing more of it. And then once one fighter says confidently they're going to beat the other person then normally gets defensive and throws back their own thing, and then suddenly there can be a little bit of bickering.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bickering, right?
My favourite scenario is loads of bad blood, an epic fight, and then loads of respect afterwards.
It's what Leon loves.
I mean, I love it also if there's lots of respect before, during, and after. But my favourite is bad blood, war, Huge respect.
War.
Mhm.
50 You guys got 50 seconds left?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you, that was a real game changer. That was. Who was it who told us that?
Dwayne
Dwayne Torres.
Oh, yellow
Young
card. What did he get the yellow card for?
Too much
For that,
clinching.
for that goatee, I think. I wonder if one will ever start calling themselves One FC again, because they're not so. They haven't distanced
think they
themselves away
should.
from the word fighting.
I really
Yeah, I
think they
think
should.
back to
should.
Yeah.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like for when it comes to like articles, headlines, YouTube videos.
I think it's easier. It gives them a name you can type into Google. You know,
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
can't type
real
one
quick.
into Google or Twitter. You know what I mean?
yeah, because yeah.
One comes up with
Oh,
billion
nice.
things.
Fight's over.
Because really, I'm going to go deeper. There's only one number, and it's one. All other numbers are just multiplies of one.
Oh, that's deep. That's meta.
It's 2FC.
2FC. Sounds like KFC.
Yeah.
2FC, sponsored by KFC.
Regian
like that.
Eersel.
Unless it was potentially the KFC vegan burger or something.
What do we think, guys? Then
I
Nick,
no idea.
have you tried a vegan KFC yet in Hong Kong?
no, they don't have that here.
I think they do.
You kidding me?
You try it and let me know how it is.
They have KFC. It's not very good.
Because I haven't tried vegan
I prefer
KFC, McDonald's or
Jollibee.
Burger
It's the
King.
Filipino version.
KFC's
Oh,
never
better.
really good. Oh, John Boy's in the corner of Islam? Oh, damn.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
John Boy.
Yeah. John Boy
Yeah, the
boxing.
boxing coach at
Tiger.
Tiger, yeah. Peter Yan's boxing coach, basically.
Yeah. Peter Yan, Mohammed Makaev, bunch of guys.
I don't think Ozil looks too confident in the decision, does he?
No, I mean he shouldn't be.
Look at Chatri, he's not even happy.
Chatri there. I think there's a split here.
A young Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, split.
Split. I'm going to have to watch his fight back tomorrow. I spoke way too much over it. I hate it when I do that.
Fuck, what happened?
And
No.
Bill.
No, the champ won. I got
champ
my pick right.
wins. Regian Eersel still champ, but Murtazaev gave him a hell of a challenge.
That was a
there.
close fight.
So I went 5-1 in my first Fanatics night tonight, and according to Nick, I should have been 6-0.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna take off. I need to go to sleep. I'm tired as shit. I'll see you guys. Are we doing this next week too?
Sure
2
thing,
weeks.
man.
All right. I'll take off. Have a good night, guys.
I'll do a little
Mate, have a good one.
post-fight chat if Leon wants to.
Chat. I'll see you guys. Bye.
All right, thanks, John. Good to
Mhm.
see you, man.
Bye.
Peace and love.
If Chris is watching, what did he think of that result?
Yeah,
Because-
Chris, let us know.
Again,
I think he said split's a joke.
because who did he think won? Again, I'm going to have to watch that back tomorrow.
Split is a
Too
joke, says
distracted.
Chris. Dwayne says, well, wrong prediction. After the fight, can Nick sing for us? Maybe, Chris, if you're lucky, I'll sing for you again.
Man, I
Good
can't believe the size of
fights
that
tonight.
spider that ran past me.
Yeah. How
That was
big was it?
huge.
Don't
And he
tell
must
me,
have shit
'cause
himself when he saw me because I've never seen a spider move so quick.
I'm arachnophobic. I don't want to know about this.
I love spiders. They're one of my top 3 favourite animals.
That's strange.
They're just fascinating if you watch them, and they're pretty smart, and their webs are
smart.
unbelievable. They're pretty cunning. You ever seen that experiment they've done? They gave spider different types of drugs, and then watched how they built their webs.
I haven't seen that.
To be honest, Urza doesn't even look like he's been in a fight.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
So not the knockout he predicted, but I guess the total defense is a
Not
total
the
defense.
knockout. I predicted him to win, but yeah, Murtazaev ran him very close.
I would have guessed the decision if I was confident, if I was ballsy enough to do that on Fanatics. But there wasn't really any fights tonight. I was confident enough to go for a what's the word? How a fight finishes.
Well, we're ready. Let's do a cheeky recap then. The event is over. When's the next card? Ask Chris.
2 weeks.
2 weeks
17th
time.
December.
Yeah, 17th says
Stacked card.
Dwayne.
Particularly if you're from the Philippines, it's going to be your probably favourite card of the year.
It is a
Particularly if
very
they do a clean
Philippines heavy
sweep.
card. Yeah. If
But-
you're interested, check out. I interviewed the 4 guys on the card from the Philippines, Team Lakai. Check it out on SCMP MMA.
Yeah, I thought it was a fun chat. I watched it yesterday.
It was quite intense. I have something where I remember what was the last card we did in Manila? You went to the one in January 2020, but the one we did
Fire
before,
and
I think it was
Fury, yeah.
November, Fire and Fury.
That was the February one. Fire and Fury.
Oh yeah, what was the one in the November 2019? I was in the casino hotel.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
It's the city of that. The city of what's it called?
Oh
City
no,
of
no,
Dreams.
that one I was in the other hotel. The one with Eddie Alvarez and DJ, I was in the casino hotel.
Yeah, well,
And
there's
I
3.
was
City of Dreams is the casino.
City
name
of
the
Dreams,
casino.
yeah.
But there's 3 hotels. There's they're all 3 posh hotels. I've stayed in 2 of them. One of them's
It's
got a
always
massive
fun, yeah.
buffet. That's the one I was in last time.
That was the best
Scott was
breakfast
there,
ever.
February
That
one.
one. Yeah, the one we had in that's when Misha Tate just casually walked up like, "Oh, hey Leon." I was like, damn it, how does he know her? Jesus. And then that
I've had
one in the
breakfast with Misha
casino.
a couple of times.
Of course you have.
Spoken to her about veganism. A little good chat with her.
Well, what I was going to say originally was that one. I think it was the Eddie DJ card in the City of Dreams. My room, I was next to someone in Team Lakai, and I think that card. It was one of the cards where they all lost pretty much. I think they went 0-4, or one of them won. Danny King had beat Reese McLaren, I think, but Edward
That was
lost.
a bad decision as well. Oh no, was it?
Yeah,
It
it was a bad
decision,
decision.
yeah.
Yeah.
Reece
Edward lost. Jay Hay got knocked out by Yuya. Honorio lost, and then they were all just
lose
like,
to Shinya. Is that card?
no, not that one. He lost to someone else. He lost to James Yakashima.
Nakashima.
Nakashima, sorry.
Nakashima was lightweight. Welterweight, wasn't it? You're talking about Honorio Benario. He's a lightweight.
Yeah, but
Nakashima-
Benario lost to someone on that card. I think it was Nakashima.
I don't
Let
think
me
it
look.
was.
He lost to someone. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, they were all in like the room next to me in the hotel, and they like I came home after the show, and they were all like slumped down. The door was open. They were just eating pizza, and they looked at me, and I wanted to
Blamed
say,
you.
like, I wanted to say sorry, but I didn't know what to say. They're such nice guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it up here. He lost to. Drum roll, please. Yeah, it wasn't Nakashima. It was Park.
Oh, Daesung Park.
Daesung Park. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm gonna speak to Stamp in a bit, I think. So
You speaking to her tonight?
yeah, lined up an interview or two, or three. Yeah, in about 15 minutes. So I'll do a little bit of chatting here. If people want to do, the City of Dreams buffet is wonderful, as Michael Owen says.
Well, there's 3 of them. I think each hotel has their own buffet.
Yeah.
Michael, can you remember the name of the 3 hotels?
No one
forgotten
remembers
what
the
they are.
names.
I'm going to Google it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of 2 things here. What round did Stamp win? It was the second round. Ritu tapped to armbar. Great card, says LC. I was shocked by Stamp versus Ritu finish. So was I. I thought it would, the way the first round went, I saw Ritu having success with that approach, and I thought Ritu was going to grind out some kind of decision. But Stamp obviously saw that, and she didn't panic. Every time Ritu went for takedown, Stamp had a plan. She stayed composed. She was kneeing her in the clinch the first time. Then she was looking for the guillotine, and then when it was on the ground, she went for the triangle and then the armbar. Brilliant performance by Stamp. Brilliant performance. Will one ever do boxing again? I don't know. I wasn't there when they did it. Leon, were you there when they
I
did
was
the
there in
boxing?
Thailand, yeah.
How was that?
That was good, yeah.
Okay.
That's different. I imagine they will at some point when the time is right.
Well, yeah, I think they should bring the boxing back.
That was the perfect fight, the perfect time. Obviously, the Thai guy, I can't remember his name now. But obviously in Bangkok, Muay Thai on the card, some fun MMA. That was a pretty stacked card as well, from what I remember. What's his name?
Yeah. Well, hopefully they bring it back. Wonder how much recovery Stamp will need after so many fights before facing Angela. I think it's locked in for February, from what
February now.
Yeah, I don't know. What did you hear, Leo?
February or March.
Yeah.
Like I said to John, I think it's difficult to plan at the moment because obviously they can't keep delaying it. On the other hand, are things even more unpredictable now than they were 2 weeks ago? When they aren't more unpredictable now than when they cancelled 1X. I mean, look what's happening around the world. You've got Japan has just banned every block. No one can enter Japan. America are talking about banning everyone from entering America.
Well, it depends. Do they
Who
want to put it
knows?
on that 10th anniversary card? Do they just
I
want to
think
do
they
it in
will. Won't they? But it
Singapore?
just depends. They may have to just keep doing these 2 6-fight cards a month, or 2 or 3 a month. So you do 1 in one night, do 2 or 3 in one night until they're more confident with the restrictions to do the 1X. Or they might just have to go, we can't delay it any longer. We've just got to do it and see what happens.
Yeah. Well,
but if the things at the moment, if let's say if they've done a 12-fight card and things are still the same, that might be the only card of the month though. It depends. Are they prepared to do that for the sake of 1x? If Singapore are only saying you can only do 1 fight card a month.
I don't know. I just hope it happens. I don't want to see it delayed till August or something like that. Dylan Bowker says, hugely impressed by Buchecha. Absolutely brilliant. Tom Taylor has just spoken to the main man himself, Marcus Almeida. That interview is coming soon to SCMP MMA YouTube channel. Keep your eyes peeled for these videos, guys, over the next few hours. I'll be uploading them for the next, I don't know what time I'll be up to, maybe 3 a.m. and we'll be running some reaction stories. Just keep it on SCMP MMA YouTube, and also scmp.com/MMA for the written articles if you fancy that. Hirata should take on the winner of Lee and Stamp, says Percy. I don't know, Percy. I think certain Denise Sambawanga will have a claim.
Yeah,
I think
she
Ham will have a claim. Yeah, I think Hirata.
She needs to beat some. She could maybe face maybe her and Ritu. That'd be a fun
that's a
one.
good shout. Yeah.
That'd be a fun one because I was so intrigued by that because they both had similar mindsets but different ways about going about it. Kind of, they both thought they like to get the fight to the ground and then find a way to win from the ground. So I was really looking forward to that fight. I thought it was going to be really interesting. I didn't know how that was going to go. So I'd love to see them rebook that fight. And then the winner of that is in a strong position to possibly fight the winner. Or again, they'd be behind Denise. So the Denise may have to get another win as she's coming off a loss, albeit controversial.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no fan of having Denise as number one after Ham beat her. Whatever you think of the result, the fact they upheld the result, I think that Ham should have overtaken Denise at the top of the rankings. And that's not me having any kind of agenda against Denise. I openly admitted I thought Denise won the fight. But I think if you go with the result, you have to have Ham as the new number one. The fact she's now number 3 behind Stamp, this was before tonight, obviously, that's just weird to me. A little bit disrespectful as well. I didn't like what John was saying there earlier. He thinks Ham is never going to fight again. Because, John is well connected.
I would like to see Ham versus Denise, and the winner gets to fight the winner of Angela versus Stamp. And then put Itsuki and Ritu, face them off against each other. And then you've got a whole host of fun atomweight matchups behind them as well. You've got Jenna Nelson, you've got Gian Radzuin, you've got the girls that were in the atomweight division, you've got obviously Alice Anderson, you've got Julie Mezababa, you've got who's the other one who hasn't fought yet? Alice.
The Thai kitten, Grace Cleveland.
Yeah. Got her. You've got Mai Yamaguchi, who I think is probably a little bit past her best now, but she could potentially be a bit of a gatekeeper for a year or so.
Yeah.
WMA Ewan, obviously, who has a win over, albeit a controversial win over Ritu.
Yeah.
Who I put just behind the top girls, but very competitive.
It's a good division. There's plenty of options for them to go to. Denise needs a win, says WMA now. Maybe. I think they'll give her a shot.
I'd love to see a fight Ham. And I think the rematch would be a lot more entertaining. I can't see both of them just standing there like Derek Lewis and Francis Ngannou. Well, it wasn't that bad. It was just Ham didn't really do a lot, and all Denise done was try and get takedowns and didn't really. She had all the control, but didn't really do anything to come close to winning the fight.
Well,
I think they'd be a lot more aggressive in a rematch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rematch, but it's one of the things I don't need to do immediately. I'd rather they came back to it with like a title on the line or something. Because let's say Ham If Ham loses to her, where does that put Ham? That's a bad position for Ham to be
Yeah,
in.
but Ham wants a title. So to a certain extent, especially she's talking about retirement, if she can't beat Denise, in her mind, she might think, well, I'm not going to win the title then, or I don't even deserve to win the title if I can't beat the number one contender. I don't think she can expect to get a title shot after one win and the way she won. So she needs a big win. And I just think the Denise fight makes the most sense for both
If
of
I'm
them.
Ham, I'm like saying, you know what? I'm the number one ranked, truly. I should fight the winner of Stamp and Angela. I beat number one Denise. I got injured. I'm out of the Grand Prix. I should be number one ranked. I should have the next title shot. I don't have
Yeah.
to fight Denise. Maybe, yeah, okay. Go fight Denise again. I'll accept that. I think, Denise will fight her, and the winner of that then can have the next shot. I'm fine with that. That's all good. And then, yeah. What do we think? Do you think Stamp can beat Angela? Have we
I think it's
discussed
going to be
this
very
yet?
competitive. I'm so
Mm.
impressed with Stamp. She gets so much better every fight.
Yeah,
Angela, she's had a
yeah.
long layoff. Will she have a little bit of ring rust? No, some people say that doesn't exist, but some fighters don't just hit the ground running after a little break. And
I
yeah,
think what we saw here though was Stamp showed she has really progressed, and when I watched Stamp and Ritu 2 years ago, I looked at both of them, and let's be honest, I think they were getting given favorable opponents for their first 2-3 fights, right? Is
yeah,
that
only
fair
the
to
first
say?
2 or 3, but that was their first
Yeah,
ever MMA fight.
I know, but let's call a spade a spade. They were, yeah, and they were winning easily, and I was looking at both of them thinking, I'm not sure either of you will ever like actually develop into the level you need to be to challenge Angela Lee.
I don't
But
know. I kind of
I've
thought they
been
did,
blown away
particularly
by
Ritu.
Stamp's development in the last 3 fights I've seen Stamp. I think she's completely shut me up. But Ritu, I'm still a little on the fence with Ritu because the Meng Bo fight, I think Meng Bo was very close to finishing her. And then
I don't know. I've
the
been
the, the
impressed with
Jen-
Ritu
Jenelin
myself.
fight was a mismatch. But sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just saying, I've been impressed with. I was probably a little bit more impressed with Ritu from the beginning. Just the way she kind of had that little bit of a Habib thing about her. She was just taking all opponents down to the ground easily, and then just mauling them on the ground. And like I say, although they weren't the best opponents, she was just doing her job. She was just beating the person in front of her, and then her opponents just got better and better and better. I was a little bit disappointed with her third round against B. Ewing, even though I still think she won that fight. And look at the opponent in her last 4 fights. She's fought Meng Bo, who was number two ranked. Lin Higuin, who was formerly top 5. B.
The Lin
Ewing,
fight was impressive. Yeah,
pretty
I'll
big.
give you
Now
that.
Stamp Fairtex, who's another big, obviously Grand Prix winner, top 5. So her
Yeah.
last, she's only fought 9 fights now, and her last 4 or 5 have been against pretty tough opponents.
I mean, yeah, it's unfair to say she's not improved, but I think I always worried would those two be able to get to the level of a Ham Sohi of yeah. I don't know. I think we saw the real final of the Grand Prix in the first round. To be honest, I've always said that Denise and Ham should have been kept apart in the first round, and they should have been opposite side of the brackets. That should have been the final. I think it would have been the final, barring injuries and things like that. Those I think those are the two best women in the division outside of the champ, right? If you're talking of contenders, and I
Yeah,
still
that's what I
think
said. I
that.
think
Yeah,
ideally, kind of wanted at least one of them in the final because ahead of the Grand Prix, they were the 2 favourites. So it would have been nice to have them there, so you've got at least one of the best ladies, certainly on paper, in the final. But other than that, I think Stamp Rita was the final. I'd love to see Stamp versus Denise now. I know they're friends, and the fact these are trained together for me just makes it even more intriguing. Particularly as I imagine Denise left Fairtex over a year ago. So Stamp's improving so much. I imagine Denise was getting the upper hand back then, but I imagine it'd be a lot more interesting now than it would have been a year and a half ago. I mean, Denise looks very strong for an atomweight. But then Stamp looks pretty strong as well, and obviously her ground game's just improving. So I hope we get to see that match up in the next year or two.
Yeah, I it's tough though, isn't it, with friends?
They've said they would fight. They've said they could put their friendship to the side for 15, 25 minutes, do business. Whether they'd fight in a non-title fight, that may be different. They may go, or I guess maybe if it's a number one contender fight, they'd consider it. But I don't know if they'd just fight in a top 5 fight, because they could argue there's probably other girls they could fight against. But I guess if one of them has the belt and the other one is the number one contender, we'll definitely see that fight. And that's a real possibility as well.
I'll just do some comments here. Rick saying, such a disappointment. She didn't learn submission. She should have known how to counter BJJ by now. I think that's Ritu he means, obviously. It's a question from Percy, maybe we can get to in a minute. WMAC now says, I thought Gentleman exposed Roth. I think he means Ritu's vulnerabilities, submissions. Chris says, this division is amazing. Let's not forget about Ham and Denise. Maybe a mini Grand Prix, Denise and Ham 2, and Hirata and Ritu. Ritu has had 0 progression in BJJ after losing to B, says Rick. Michael says, Ritu has been very impressive imposing her existing skills. Stamp has been impressive for her development as a mixed martial artist, in my opinion. That was the difference tonight. I agree wholeheartedly with what Michael says there. TC says, Stamp's going to finish Angela, and I love her, but Stamp is well-rounded and too fast for Angela. Too strong. There we go. And the question from Percy was, do you think B should be in the mix? B Nguyen. No, I think B lost her last fight to Jenilyn. Is that right?
Yeah, I think B's just that level behind the top girls in the division. I think she's kind of sat between the top girls and the likes of...
I think B's actually an atomweight. But the rest of these girls are really strawweight. Do you know what I mean? Because it's one. I think B would do well. Sorry, my microphone's been hissing.
I don't think B's that small. Maybe short, but she's quite big. She's not petite.
Yeah, I just think she'd do better if someone like Ryzen, maybe, in their atomweight division. I think if one wants to bring in a minimum weight division or something like that, B would be incredible in that, I think. But I just think these girls are just gigantic for her. It's just my honest opinion. I think she's got all the tools, but how are you going to fight?
She's had some very competitive fights.
She has, for sure. I mean, beating Ritu, I think she laid the ground. What's it called? The blueprint for how to beat Ritu Phogat.
Yeah, although I do think she lost that fight personally.
Yeah,
I thought although she dominated the 3rd round because Ritu completely gassed, I thought Ritu done enough in the first 2 rounds. She kind of dominated the first 2 rounds. It's enough to get the win.
Well, it doesn't matter now. Ritu has lost her 2nd fight officially in MMA. There we go.
Look how well she came back last time, though, after she lost to B.
Yeah.
She then came back.
She'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Back.
TC says Stamp. Oh, I've read that comment already. Rick says, do you guys agree she didn't learn basic submission counter by now? MMA basic says MMA, if she learned BJJ, she would have been better. I mean, like I'm pretty sure Ritu's been working on submission counters. I mean, she trains like with Yong Jingnan, the strawweight champion of the world in Evolve MMA. She was rolling with Buchecha. If you go watch the One Championship vlog on YouTube, you know, I'm pretty sure
she's got like Alex Silva. They've got they've got some BJJ specialists at Evolve MMA.
I'm sure she did a lot of that stuff, but Stamp obviously saw some kind of weakness to expose, and maybe Ritu was a little too aggressive with that takedown. Maybe she should have. I don't know. Yeah, it looked like she.
I think we all
She-
just
she was-
underestimated Stamp's ground game, even
Yeah,
though
yeah, that's
I've
it,
been
yeah.
raving about it for months. Well, her whole MMA career I've been raving, particularly more and more as we've gone on. But yeah, her takedown defense was amazing in the first round. I thought it would be pretty good. And then, yeah, the jiu-jitsu off her back in the second round, which I wasn't expecting, but isn't really a big surprise just because she's looked so good, not just defensively, but kind of offensively as well. I mean, this isn't a first submission win.
It's not. I mean, I'm excited to see where Stamp goes. I'm a little. I feel it's kind of a shame in a weird way she's now fighting Angela. I would like to see Stamp fight Angela in 3 or 4 fights from now. 2 years, maybe 5 fights. Like, I want to
I
see
think
her.
now's the right time. I think,
I think Angela's
especially
gonna have too
because
much, and then
she's earned it now. Apart from Denise and Ham, she's the best atomweight in the division. So
yeah,
a bit like Aguilantani when he fought Ben Askren, he wasn't really ready. It was about, I think he was about 7-0 in his MMA career, but there was no one else to challenge Askren. He'd put himself in a position to challenge for the title. Stamp even more so though, because she's the atomweight division now is a lot more competitive than the welterweight division is, and it particularly was 3 years ago.
I think Angela will win, and then I think Stamp's in limbo a little bit.
I don't think so. I think she's still so young. I think she can lose and learn from it and come back and get 1 or 2 more wins against Denise or Ham or Itsuki Hirata. And because she, like I said, her and Rita are just babies in MMA terms. They've been doing it for 2.5 years. So she's got time in her hand. Yes, she's got a title shot. I imagine, win or lose, she'll benefit from it a lot. And I think it'll be competitive. Particularly, I think as Angela has had a bit of a layoff, she may start off a little slow, although Stamp's not like we said, not the most aggressive fighter, not the fastest starter. But if she can maybe create a lot of offense early on, and I think she could surprise Angela on the ground. She surprised. I mean, that her first fight against Rosonio, what's her name?
Antonia. Yeah, Bozena.
Yeah, she's a armbar specialist. She has about 10, 12 armbars to her name.
What you mean, Aliona Rasahina? Sorry,
Aliona Rosina. Yeah,
I still B's opponent in there. Yeah, and Rasahina's very good. Yeah.
Yeah, and Stamp just defended it brilliant. And that first fight, obviously to the tap at the end, she dominated that whole fight, and most of the fight was on the ground.
Hey, very impressed with Stamp. But look, let's wrap it up. It's midnight here. I'm gonna do Leon. You're the only one left. So, for fight of the night, performance of the night. What do you think?
I think you've got to give the performance tonight to Stamp, with obviously like Buchecha, obviously before very well. The fight of the night obviously got to be Dagi versus Nastyukhin. That's pretty obvious fight of the night. Stamp performance of the night. Dagi, Nastyukhin, fight of the night.
Absolutely agree with you.
I think it's quite an easy decision tonight.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue.
Actually, another quick little fact I forgot from earlier. Eersel, I think it was his debut, beat Brad Riddell, who fights this weekend. It was certainly Brad Riddell's debut in Manila.
There's footage floating around. Check it out. It's interesting.
Yeah, that was a fun fight as well. I remember I thought actually Brad Riddell won the fight. Eersel landed a massive knee to the body in the second round, which Brad Riddell went down, so it would have been 10-8. So I thought Riddell won the first and third round, so I would have kind of given it a draw. But Eersel got the decision.
Well, Michael says Stamp is ready. Her striking is much better than Angela, and she's so strong. So a takedown submission is not a foregone conclusion. She could also improve loads by then. Also, Angela's layoff. Yes, Angela's been gone.
I think Angela was struggling on the feet a little bit with Stamp.
Maybe I'm not seeing.
And like Tom mentioned earlier, Stamp doesn't seem to worry about being taken down. It doesn't seem to affect her striking. That's when you're a striker and you're worried about being taken down, it completely neutralifies your striking. So suddenly then you're being outstruck by a wrestler or jiu-jitsu guy.
Tom Taylor's having some Wi-Fi issues with Ritu, apparently. So let's see what happens there. Percy, who do you think comes out ahead between the traded fighters, UFC 1? I mean, what trade are you talking about, Percy? Are you talking about who would win if you match the champions
Come out
up?
ahead between traded fighters. Depends which fighters.
Yeah, who are you trading?
Otherwise, it could be either way.
Yeah. Clara, let us know if you have. Yeah, Percy. I don't know what you mean slightly, but Tommy's texted me. Ritu's ticked. All right. I think Yuya is next for him. Yeah, what do you think, Leon? Leave it there. You have anything anything important you want to tell the world?
Not really. Nothing I can say online without getting this YouTube channel banned.
Yeah. All right. Well, there it is then. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. The information is there in the yellow thing. I'm pointing down to it now. And it's been a pleasure, as always, having everyone along with us. Askren, all right, quickly. Ben Askren, DJ, who won the trade? Well,
both. Really. I think both, because although Ben Askren didn't have the best of time like he expected, I think as UFC goes, look, you wouldn't have had the Jorge Masvidal.
UFC made a superstar, yeah.
Against Nate Diaz, yeah. And look at the numbers Ben Askren brought in. He was such a breath of fresh air when he came in, and he was trash talking everyone, and just in his typical hilarious way, which is just unique trash talking. It was brilliant.
Yeah,
obviously DJ had success in the Grand Prix, then obviously lost to Moraes. But I think the UFC both won in that trade.
Yeah, I think that's a good assessment of it. I mean, DJ, yeah, I think we all know what he brings for one, a bit of name value. Did they want him to lose to Moraes? I don't think so. I think they would have rather he beat Moraes, and then
I think yes and no. I think you want DJ to win because he's such a big name, but then
it's not made Moraes a star, and they've not really pushed him since then. Let's be honest.
But on the positive side, I guess though, it shows the guys in the West that don't really follow one that, wow, how good are they in one? The fact that DJ lost to someone.
Yeah,
it shows a bit of depth.
They haven't really. Yeah, they've not. I don't think they've capitalized on it enough, and it just shows.
Yeah, but then I kind of agree. But then obviously Adriano hasn't fought since, and he's a very quiet guy. He doesn't do a lot of interviews. Yes, he doesn't really promote himself.
Yeah, I love Adriano. I love DJ. Anyway, let's wrap it up. I'm gonna do some interviews. All right, pleasure, Leon. Give us some plugs. Where can everyone find you?
You play Regian MMA on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook group. Join that because that's more fun, and you can post in there, comment on there, and bit of fun.
All right, yeah, Asian Persuasion MMA. Check it out, everyone, and the All Star. Go see that as well. John's new venture, JHK, who was here earlier with us. We're gonna have all these interviews coming up on the channel, so keep your eyes peeled tonight or tomorrow morning. It's quite late in Asia, wherever you are in the world. And Leon, I'm sure Leon will have a bunch of interviews as well. So please support everyone. We appreciate your support. It's been another great night. And Leon, I hope that spider doesn't come back. Sounded pretty.
I'm happy.
Scary.
I like spiders. He was in my bedroom last night, so now he's in my front room. So
oh no way! I'm not coming to Bali then.
Hiding in my mouth in my sleep.
I'm not coming to Bali. All right. Yeah, it's been a good one. Thank you, everyone. See you all soon. I guess Sunday might do some kind of recap for the UFC. There were rumors Chris and I might do a little podcast tomorrow morning after Bellator. We'll see how that goes. But it's been a pleasure. Never a chore. Thank you so much, and good night to all the wildlife in the background in Leon's yard, his farmyard. Is that a chicken or a dog?
That's
Or is
a
that the
dog, yeah.
is that the
I
lizard?
think cats have been. I think it's mating season for cats because
Oh,
they've
okay.
been making a racket at night lately.
All right.
Yeah,
And on that bombshell, good night.